Navy blue blood flowing through our veins. Sitting in the bleachers in the rain. We've shed a million tears and drank as many old style beers out at the game. Let's go, Cubby, Ranto, and the lovable losers. Ranto, and the lovable losers. Ranto.
Sweep.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to bring on Billy Devore so I could beat him to death with this broom. It's the same broom that I beat to death mice that my cat brings home.
What are you doing using my mom's car? Hey, come on.
Oh man, what a fun time it is to be alive for a Cubs fan, and what a terrible time it is to be a fan of the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, this sucks. It's not fun. But you know what? At least I showed up when the Reds didn't, But I might, you know what? Oh, God,
Billy Devore's here.
Oh, man.
God, I'm so happy you're here.
Oh. Well, I didn't know this was gonna. Now I gotta go.
Well,
no, I got things to say.
Yeah, well, first, before we get all into it, because there's so much to say, I want to say that the Ranto Show is brought to you by all of our Bleacher Bunch subscribers at patreon.com/Bleacher Bunch. There's well over 90 of you. Thank you so much for being a supporter of everything that we do here. But I especially want to shout out Blake Beard and Bernie Bear, and there's extra super duper sponsors in the clutch shirts here right now, represented by Mr. Billy Devore.
And I'm wearing an In the Clutch shirt.
I am wearing an In the Clutch shirt too. It is the Clark hanging dog. I wore this shit in the bleachers today. I'm not even going to show his. He needs like a black bar over his eyes.
He does. He does.
Yeah, redacted just like the Epstein files.
Yeah, Clark was standing up on top of the video board, on top of the old scoreboard today with a broom, just like me. So we have a lot in common. I am also not wearing pants. And also,
I am also not wearing pants. I am recording this show in my underwear in honor of Danny's dad.
Oh man,
this show just got PG-13 real quick.
Woo!
And
It's gonna be X-rated by the end of it.
yeah, it is my dad's birthday. It may be in May 7th, but I also want to shout out Matt Kammerer's Permanent Paintings, whose artwork hangs above us, and also Penguin Imprints, who you can get 20% off with Bleacher Bunch code. And look at that fine little tumbler, Cubes fan tumbler.
This thing is not even available, I don't believe, but Yumper made this for me. It's freaking awesome. That little dude is cute. I think you can get the stickers of that little dude though.
So Little Yumper will make your stuff, and you can get 20% off with code Bleacher Bunch. And finally, I've been really having a great time on the Fanarchy app this last week. We've been more and more people are joining over there all the time. It's baseball only. It's iPhone only.
Billy, are you on it? Are you the only Reds fan on the Reds feed because nobody likes your team?
He's the only Reds fan left. Period.
Whoa. I am on there. People do like our team.
Okay.
Not the past week.
I like your team a whole lot.
We love your team.
Yeah, your team's great. But I want to talk about Fanarchy more in the show later in the show, like after the break, because it's got this really cool game searching feature where you can look back through history just by describing something you remember from the game, and it'll kind of find either multiple games that criteria fits, or it'll find the exact game like right away. Like I looked up the John Baker game and it found it right away, like John Baker gets the win. Boom. There it was, and you can check in at the game, see all the plays. It's really cool. Anyway, it's a great app. We'll talk more about that later. And also, if you shop at Obvious Shirts, use code Ranter, because I give all that money that we get from Obvious Shirts to Billy Devore, No, to Billy Devore for in the clutch shirts. It's like this big shirt circle jerk I like doing. I don't even wear the shirt. I just give them away. It's incredible.
Big shirt circle jerk.
Yeah.
Now we just got to do a shirtless pod. Just come on and
we need Crawley for that.
Yeah, it's true.
Nobody.
I'm ready. I'm all horned up from this past week.
Yeah, dude. No pants. Next thing we know, no shirt. All problems over here.
I mean, guys, it's a long season.
Billy, I know you're here, but there's something special I do, and I want you to know. Well, hold on a second.
Loose in, party time. Excellent. Loose in, party time. Excellent. Party time. Excellent. Party time.
I am Lou Sears, and I got to tell everybody, I wrote this, and I had no idea Billy was going to be on. That was a complete surprise. And before I go and say what I got to say, Billy, when I came on, started laughing. Is that the most laughs you've ever got in your life?
Negative.
Oh, no.
No.
Look, I'm doing in my fucking tidy whities. They're not white, but you know what I mean. In honor of Danny's dad, because every time I went to his house, his dad would answer the door in his tidy whities with a bottle of wine or a glass of fucking beer in his hand, and I loved it. I'm so fucking horned up right now. I brought some Viagra. I brought the baby oil. You guys ready to fucking go?
Oh.
I'm the lovable Lou Sears, and this is Dispatches from the North Side. The Gonzo Report. Chicago, Illinois. The corn dogs are hot. The beer is cold, and somewhere deep inside Wrigley Field, a man named Shota Imanaga is quietly dismantling the entire National League, one strikeout at a time, like a serial killer surgeon who also happens to be a fucking ninja. This motherfucker, man. Welcome to the show. I'll be brief because, frankly, the Cubs are so goddamn good right now, I don't have the time to be anything else. 7-0. This week, 7-0. The Chicago Cubs went undefeated in 7 consecutive games, sweeping the Arizona Diamondbacks 3 straight at Wrigley, then turned around and swept the Cincinnati fucking Reds at 4-game home stand and didn't fucking flinch once. Take that, Billy Devore. I wrote that in the script. I didn't even know you were going to be here. Take these Cubby blue baseballs and gargle them all the way back to that greasy-ass spaghetti-eating shithole of a city you call home. They're 26-12, best record in fucking baseball, people. First place in the division by 5 full games. They have won 14 of their last 17. This is not a dream. Do not pinch yourself. But if you want to, grab them nipples and say, give me more of this, Daddy Ricketts. Okay, you all horned up, fuckers? Stay with me. Friday against Arizona, Nico Horner left the second inning with neck tightness because every time Craig Counsell queefs wrong, somebody needs a fucking heating pad, but the Cubs won anyway, 6-5, because Michael Busch drove in 2 runs, and the offense does not give a damn who's hurt anymore. They just fucking do it. Saturday, Shota threw 7 shutout innings with 5 strikeouts, and Ian Happ went home run, double, and a triple, and a 2-0 went. Ian Happ hit for the cycle. I mean, minus a single, but who's fucking counting? In a 2-0 game, only Ian Happ on a Sunday. Michael Busch went off for 4 RBI and 8-4 blowout. Is that what it was in that game? Right? They kicked the shit out of him.
It was 8-4.
Fucking sweep. Who cares? Pinch them nipples and call me daddy, you dirty little fucking baseball sluts. The Reds came to town, and the Cubs did what they did when the Reds came to town. You like that, Billy? You Cincinnati cuck. We treated you and your pathetic little team like a minor fucking inconvenience. You like that? We're not done with you, boy. Monday, Seiya Suzuki crushed a 3-run homer in the 9th to win 5-4 because this team now just casually manufactures drama as a fucking hobby. Call me daddy. Tuesday, 3-2, another 1-run squeaker when the Cubs bullpen somehow held the lead despite being assembled entirely from reclaimed lumber and objects found in the dumpster behind the Metro. Call me daddy. Wednesday, 7-6. The Cubs gave up the lead, got it back. Michael Conforto hit a go-ahead off the bench, fucking ding-dong, and Daniel Placenta. You heard it coming, and I just went with it. Back to the IL.
This shit's live, baby.
Me, daddy. Thursday, Shota Imanaga again. 10 motherfucking strikeouts, 7-run 4th inning, 8-3 sweep. Full Reds series sweep on a Thursday afternoon like it was nothing. Call me daddy. 26-12, tied with the New York Yankees for the best record in all of baseball. The Brewers are 7 back. Fuck you, Brewers. The Cardinals are 5 back. Fuck you, Cardinals. The division is over. May is 7 days old, and Craig Counsell is sitting in his office looking like a man who has solved very complicated equations and is now just enjoying the view, or he's just confused by all the queefing. Anyway, Imanaga has 31 strikeouts in his last 3 starts alone. The bullpen is still controlled demolition with the same percentage. Nico Horner's neck is apparently held together with athletic tape and sheer will. Cade Horton is somewhere in a medical facility staring at the ceiling, wishes he was with the boys. He really does. And none of it matters right now because this team is rolling. The ivy is green. Scoreboard is fucking gorgeous. The Chicago Cubs in early May are the best team in baseball, people. Go Cubs, and listen, don't touch anything. Don't change your underwear. Don't even breathe weird. Keep pinching them nipples and look straight ahead at the trough. God are fucking watching. That's my report.
Is closed today. The bitch clock is closed.
Wow.
Yo, we gotta give Billy some sort of an opportunity to respond to all
Billy,
that.
I was going to ask Danny to make little clips and just tag you in them for fun because I like, it was, and then you were there and I was like, oh God, I can't wait.
Well, yeah, no, I was very patient. It's almost like you won all of those games by 1 run and then they went to extras except for today when Rhett Lauder's shoulder exploded or ribs exploded. It was, I will say they were all close, and the Reds before the series in Pittsburgh over the weekend, they were 7-0 in 1-run games.
That was your bread and butter. And we took it from you and we ate it.
And now you're Mr. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
Well, now the pendulum swung the other way. And dude, that's what I've been telling people who are just like, man, the Reds suck. It's like, that's baseball, baby.
Yeah.
Things can just all of a sudden be going your way, and then next thing you know, they swing the other way, and that's why they play 162. Now, to sound like old man yelling at cloud, I wish we played more than just one more series at Wrigley this year.
I agree. They fucked the schedule up. Fucking sucks.
There's no need for us to play the goddamn A's, whatever city they're in, once a year, so that way I don't get to play in my division the rest of the season.
West Sacramento?
Yeah, Sacramento.
West Sacramento.
West Sacramento.
Born and raised.
It just sucks.
So, okay, so Billy, you actually sort of brought this up on your podcast. If people don't realize, Billy does a great Reds podcast. It's called The New Nasty Boys. Find it wherever good podcasts are sold or whatever the fuck they do with podcasts. And you should listen. It's good. I listen literally every week, and I could give a fuck about the Reds. But Billy, you were just saying last week, you were like, the Reds have been so good in these 1-run games. And you actually brought up they might be frauds.
Yeah.
And I heard that and I was like, oh, that's the first time I think I've heard Billy ever be fucking realistic about where they were at with this team.
And your schedule wasn't all that tough.
I know that was what we needed to do was get off to a hot start, bank up wins. And when I meant they might be frauds, what I was thinking is how they were winning was not sustainable. 3 hits, 2 runs, winning 2-0 against
bullpen.
Rangers. The bullpen, dude, the problem that you have, it's not just the bullpen. The problem isn't the bullpen. The problem is you have someone like Brady Singer who goes out and gives you 3 innings to start. Then you follow that up with Rhett Lauder, not even getting out of the second in Pittsburgh. And then what happened today? So you have a stretch with no off days where you've got starters not even going 4. And then it's all right, let's just throw the bullpen where multiple guys were on the bereavement list. Grandparents need to stop dying for these guys. But you've got Graham Ashcraft, whose grandpa went night-night. You had
fucking grandma and grandpa. Get to the fucking ballpark.
Yeah.
They are old. They died.
die during the months of November and February.
They usually do. They usually do. That's
Right.
That's right. That's right. But
That's
right
so
before,
big.
right after Christmas.
And
Right,
here's
like-
the thing. This is what I said when my
COVID
grandfather.
really fucked up the dead schedule because
Yeah.
it was in
Oh.
November, December. We're like, why are all these old people dying in March? It's spring, for God's sakes.
Speaking of dead people, Bill Sugar's
Bill,
just
I
chimed
know.
in and said it's almost past his bedtime. Dude, it's 7:23. At least make it till the break.
Yeah.
God, Bill.
He had dinner 4 hours ago.
He did.
No. But yeah, what's amazing is with the Cubs, like we have so many injuries, and somehow the Reds
Bears.
had the worst injuries I've ever. You had like 3 pitchers literally die on the mound at
Yeah.
Wrigley. Like what the fuck? I literally watched a dude fall down and require a cart. I don't know the last time I've seen a
What was the
cart.
injury in the end? What was it?
Hammy.
Grade 2 hamstring strain. He's
What a
going.
pussy.
Dude,
I-
it was insane
Right, dude.
the way
You
that
know
your
what's even
guys
more
were
crazy?
falling apart. I thought that was a Cubs thing.
Dude, what's even more crazy is Pagan is like the nicest dude. Like I've made shirts for him and talked to him, like so unbelievably nice. But like he got so unlucky. Did you know he got so lucky last year? Did you know since the year 2021, year of our Lord, he's given up the most home runs as like just period.
Like,
Period.
like the most
Not
of
in the first
anybody,
inning,
yeah.
not
Yes.
on his team, not in his division.
Period.
Just
Right. And then
On
so
Earth.
That
On
doesn't
fucking
sound
Earth.
like that doesn't sound unlucky though, Billy. That sounds
That-
like he sucks.
it said right. And I was like, what are we doing here, gang? Like, come on. So they brought him back. And I was like, he cannot continue to be this lucky. And he blew the save and then went back out the next night. And his hamstring turned into pulled pork. And dude,
Yeah,
Red-
sitting in a chili vat right now in
Sits in a
somewhere in Cincinnati.
that thing is at Montgomery Inn going on a potato bun. Dude, Red's Twitter and like all social media was like, thank God. Like, wow, how awesome. I'm like, he sucks for the guy. But yeah,
You were the meanest at that moment. I never thought this about Reds fans. You were the meanest fucking fan base I had ever seen. Dude literally died on the
Yeah.
mound. We are in the Discord like, oh shit, like that's terrible. Oh, that sucks. And we hate your fucking team. And we're like, that's terrible. We don't want to see this. And then I see on fucking Twitter, the Reds fans are like, fuck that dude. I hope he dies.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't make it home with that hamstring. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, they got pretty brutal. Dude, like that was a little too much. I was like, man, sucks for him, feel bad for him, but kind of a blessing in disguise because eventually you were going to have to move him down the pecking order because like Tony Santillan and Graham Ashcraft are both like monsters. Like that homer PCA hit was that was
The
Tuesday
second game?
night.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It's
at
so hard to
ankle.
tell because they were all the fucking same game until today.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, just Michael Bush just kept beating you, and then at the
Yeah.
end, whether it be a walk or a ball hitting off the bag, Ellie De La or Cruzy De La L, which is what I like to call him. It's my drag name. But you have to answer for your man. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Whatever, it's Chili Fart Rosencrantz. Yeah, Rosencrantz and C. Trent, which I believe the C stands for Chili Fart. Chili Fart Trent Rosencrantz and Guildenstern says, in addition, he tweets this out publicly. In addition to its stench, Wrigley Field must have the worst sight lines in baseball because the crowd seems to think every ball the home team hits in the air is going to be a home run. First of all, tired trope. We've all heard that before. And by the way, if you're sitting in Terrace Reserve, it fucking does look like a home run.
You have no idea.
You have no idea where it's going to go.
Sight lines.
Now, I don't know where Chili Fart is sitting, but I do know
Press
that,
box.
but this is just such Homer fucking bullshit. Like he was just like turning the key on the Reds fan crowd because he knows you guys love it. Red Cubs fans are just there, the biggest gay bar in Wrigleyville. That's what you say about us. We know, and it's horrifying. Not only is it homophobic, but it is. It is. I mean, at least he didn't tweet that.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, he's had some-
it smells like piss. We have got better bathrooms now. I don't know where this guy's pissing.
Yeah,
That
I don't know where he's
wherever the-
talking about the stench. If he's in the press box and it smells, it's
That's
probably
boog.
because he's sitting around reporters.
Yeah,
Boog.
that's
Boog.
boog.
It might be Shambi's fucking hair gel, whatever
It
the
might
fuck
be-
he's got going on in there.
It might be Chili Fart's own feet. We don't know.
Oh, so I don't know, but here's what I do know. I told him I was coming on, and I was like, look, I'm going on San Ranto. Do you have a prepared statement or anything you'd like to say? Because you have done such a great job at being a heel. He was like, I know, that was my goal. So
bitch.
he stands by all that he has said. Okay. And look, I'm not in that press box. I've been with you guys at you know my feelings about Wrigley. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a museum to baseball, blah, blah, blah. Suck my own dick. But
It's a shrine to baseball. It's a shrine.
He said something that I think all of you will agree with. And I quote, Wrigley is baseball's version of Nashville. It's more important to be seen there and to get drunk than what it's known for. You still have real Nashville and real Nashville people, but you have to dodge those pedal wagons and the selfie lines on a mural.
None of that made sense. You just put a bunch of words together, or he did.
I know. I know what he's trying to say.
None of them made sense there.
Michael, he was just trying to say people go there to be seen. They're not there to watch baseball. They go there to take pictures and get drunk. And it's a tourist attraction. It's a bar on the north side. There's some truth to that. I know it pisses people off. I know it pisses the diehards off. I know it pisses the group of guys who are out in fucking bleachers every fucking day.
Right.
But there's a lot of people in those stands that are just there to hang out. And tell him, if he wants to talk about what the stench is, tell him, you see all those seagulls fly in at the end of the game.
God,
it's because the place is a dump. And that was always my
stand up. We had to stand up in left field today and go like this and go, make a bunch of noise because dude, they were dive bombing up. This shit came right.
They're so aggressive.
It was insane.
It
was wild.
Billy, maybe it's because the fans are trash. You're the comedian. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say these are the things that happen when you have. First off, you're selling a shit ton of tickets, and everybody's actually excited about your team. You get people who show up, and they get excited. They haven't actually seen baseball. They go and so.
Right.
Well,
once the Reds get that sort of notoriety, then they'll see the same thing happen in their ballpark.
If Chili Fart is saying that on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday in early May, when it's actually not even packed in there, the actual diehards are in there right now. Like this is not your tourist crowd.
Right.
The school is still in. These people are like the diehard, or the people who can't afford to go in the middle of summer. They're like, we better go now because it's going to be $150 in July and it's $15 right now. So a lot of people
is it $15 right now?
Or less. I mean, I paid $15 for the bleachers. You could have gotten in for $7 now on today. Yeah.
Joey makes a good point. I like to get drunk at every baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Not just Wrigley. Here's the thing. If you could get drunk at Wrigley Field, holy shit, you have a lot of money.
Yeah, you're already
like, I don't even understand how that's possible.
Well, get back to the Nashville thing though, because
you're a lightweight.
There's a lot of Cub fans that are saying that, like, everything's south of Clark, and because people are complaining, they're like, what's up with all these Nashville country bars? Like, why are we trying to be Nashville? Let's just be Chicago and have blues bars and jazz. Let's be ourselves. Why are we trying to be Nashville?
All the blues guys are dead. That's why.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's hard to get a gig going with dead people, but you know, cover bands.
I agree with you.
It's all the white club owners only hire white blues musicians anymore, and it's a mess.
Well, it's just what people want.
Yeah, well, then you walk around and it's like you've got like you've said for a while, you've got the sports book, and then you've got Howl at the Moon, Tin Roof, like all of the chains fucking bars that are there and chain restaurants. It sucks.
It's for the children.
It's now become Nashville, not just country music, but like all of the destination bullshit strip mall stuff that now they're just cramming into cities that take their personalities. It's like,
okay, now I understand. I didn't even get it because like I was just there this weekend. Because
we don't hang out places like it.
No, I don't even fucking notice it.
But also,
because I'm not going to look over there. Like I don't even go.
But the crowd in the park too, Michael. I mean, you get a lot of it. And, you know, especially on the weekends, especially when the weather gets nice. There's a lot of people there not for baseball per se. Like they're not diehards. And I mean, I think that's any sporting event anymore because it's expensive to do anything.
Exactly. And I'm saying that actually will happen in Cincinnati. It will happen in Arizona. It'll happen at every ballpark. There's people there that it's
expensive to go out and do it. I mean, you know the band Squeeze? Danny, you remember Squeeze?
Yeah, sure.
Like them and Adam Ant are playing in Boston in June. I was like, oh, I'm going. I can't wait. I went on like $300 at a shitty club. I was like, fuck you.
Fuck that,
Fuck Boston. It's the most expensive place to see a concert in the world.
To go hear some old guy sing Goody Goody Two
Yeah,
Shoes.
and he's got no voice left. You already know that, you know, and it's like he looks like fucking Iggy Pop on stage, his skin's fucking hanging. It's like me. Like nobody wants to naked dancing around the stage. And but ballparks are like that. So you get people with fucking money, right? You get just that crowd.
Well, baseball in general is being pushed out by capitalism in general. I mean, shit, look at baseball cards. That shit's for kids, and they're like, oh, well, now a booster box is $300. I mean, come on.
Everything. I mean, we are in the absolute late stage capitalism hellhole. It's just like football tickets, expensive as all hell. Basketball tickets, expensive as all hell.
And the
baseball. Like it fucking sucks for all of us who've been here for fucking years and actually just like to go and watch baseball games live.
Yeah.
And they want
it's
$150.
Right, but it's just for those big games. That's why you got different people in there now, which is why I was kind of surprised that Chili Fart was so mad about it. I was like, this is the different crowd. This isn't the asshole crowd from the but
Danny, you can do it cheap, but you can't have the experience like we did when we were kids. No. You're not going to eat 2 hot dogs, have a couple sodas. Your dad's going to have a few beers,
$100.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, your dad could get in and out of the ballpark for $20-30.
Oh.
Yeah. It's more than it's $100.
Oh, did you see? I think there was like I don't know who it was exactly, but I think it was like a fucking senator or somebody posted his receipt for a game.
Like $300 to go see the Rockies, was it? Or
I think it was Arizona.
It was.
But I was looking at those tickets and I'm like, dude, those are fucking great prices. I'm like, we're getting our asses handed to us.
Is $500 at Wrigley.
Yeah, at Wrigley. Yeah. But what I loved was this dude had like, I don't know, $40 tickets. You know, he goes through and the dogs were expensive, but it's not that bad. And then he had 15 fucking beers.
It was 17 beers.
17 beers. 17
beers.
He had
$12.99 a pop, which wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, even you guys are talking about being a kid. Like, I'm not even that far removed. So this was when I was a sophomore in high school. So like 18 years ago. Dude, they had like the dollar stand. You go every game, get like $1 dog, $1 soda, $1 pretzel, all of that shit. And now it's just gone, except for our 3-2-1 Tuesday night, where it's like $3 beers, $2 hot dogs, $1 ice cream cup. But like,
I wish,
man, we need that though. We don't. Our ballpark is not a national landmark. So
well, and you had 2 of your reporters coming for us, even though Gordo is technically sort of ours too. But Gordo's still writing about the Reds, right? Gordon Whitmire.
Yeah, he still has a Cubs podcast. How the hell can you write about the Reds?
He was writing. He was on Twitter, talking trash about the Cubs, which is actually one of his favorite things to do in the world, because they moved the game up on Monday 30 minutes so it would start at 6:00 instead of 6:40 or 6:10 instead of 6:40. Yeah. And then it rained anyway, and they had to move it all the way back to like 8:50 Eastern time.
So the delay was 30 minutes longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he was all pissed off, and he's same geniuses who moved up the game time 30 minutes because they looked at the forecast this morning. Like, I just love the saltiness. And now, is he trying to get into the good graces of the Reds fans? Do they like him yet, or you guys still think he's a Cubs plant?
No, he's a Cubs plant. I mean, he still actively hosts a Cubs podcast. I'm on here as a guest trying to defend my team, which there isn't much defending right now, but. Like, he actively does it, talking about the Cubs, and I'm like, you're employed by the newspaper / website called Cincinnati.com, and then you have like just angsty takes that then like people click, and he just
is he even paying attention? Is he even paying attention to the Reds games while he's watching the Cubs game on the other TV?
No, he is. Look,
if it's a good move, it's a troll move because he said he's generating clicks, which is what's journalism now. It's not how good you cover or how well you write or how well spoken you are. It's about how many eyeballs you get on an article.
Yeah, I'm going to defend Gordon Whitmire here because you
hate everybody.
Well,
what's happening?
Me and Gordo should hang out and go bowling.
Yeah, because they're basically the same sarcastic, sardonic, like hate everything people. Like Gordon Whitmire has the same takes as Michael Cotton on the Capman show on the recap.
Yeah, on the recap. And I'm always like listening to him and he actually does give good takes about the Reds, especially when Cap like is actually a big Cubs fan. So he like gets on his shit and tells him the Reds are going to come for him. And then so he actually probably gives a little more love on that show than anywhere else, but
that's crazy.
He was killing the Cubs when he was writing for the Cubs. Jed Hoyer hates him, and now he's with the Reds, and it's funny because like all the Reds fans are like, "Oh, he hates the Reds." No, he did that with the Cubs too. He is just that dude, and he's watching the games, he's paying attention, and he's like, some of this shit just sucks.
Yeah, he's a lifer, and he's certainly been around the game a long time, and so I just feel like he has no fucks to give. But he also understands the business that if it bleeds, it leads.
Right.
But I mean, do you have, after seeing the Reds kind of go down, and I will say they did give a valiant effort. The fact that those games were close is something that, if you want to look at it positively. I mean, are you scared for the Reds, or do you think like, oh, this is who they are? They're going to end up in third place. Do you feel like they could still take the division or a wild card spot?
We were missing our top two pitchers in this series, and Hunter
join the club.
So were we.
Yeah, join the club.
So were you. So there's
and we lost our third.
Yeah, it's true. And we were without two of our high leverage relievers.
So are we.
So are you. So, I mean, it's almost like it was very evenly matched the whole time. Just, God.
You had our number last year. You beat us so much the last couple of years.
I know. Here's the thing. Well, the other thing, we were missing Gino. He hates the Cubs. I think that, all these one-run games, there could have been a difference with one Gino AB.
Yeah, Eugenio Suarez would have walked in there and fucking tore some assholes.
He would have saw blue, dude, and hit some dingers.
When's he coming back?
Who knows?
He just got another MRI. It's a lat strain, and those things are tricky. You never know. Like you could be back in a week, you could be back in a month. So hoping he returns this weekend. I mean, we get Nick Lodolo back and that's huge. Our number 2 pitcher. So, but man, I feel fine. It just sucks that it was all in a row. You're riding high. You start first in the division, and then you go to Pittsburgh, and it just the bottom falls out. And you're like, all right, we can rebound in Chicago. We had them last year. They're very close to the same team. We can do this. And then you just lose an extra to walk in the winning run.
Oh, that was. I mean, that was that the third game?
The third game, yeah.
After 2 walk-offs, then to walk it off.
How about that?
That fashion was just that was rough. That was hard to see.
Cruzy De La L, he's up there. He missed that one ball. They called it a hit, but I mean,
that thing was stung, and that took a weird.
Wait, no. It took a weird. I watched that play like 5 or 6 just over and over, and I'm slowing down. I'm like, what happened? I have no idea what happened.
Well, there was
that play
today. Dansby Swanson olayed a ball that went to his side. He just didn't get his glove. I just didn't get in front of it. Like this was some little league shit that he was trying to do. And then it was hilarious because then he seemed to like go down, pick up a imaginary rock and like threw it to the side. And Chad, who was sitting right in front of me, he goes, I used to do that shit in Little League. He's like, oh, I miss it. Oh, there was a rock. It hit a rock.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Ellie was in the Reds dugout, and he's like, that's a fucking pro move. I need to remember that next time so I can do that.
Yeah, just put in a rock, an imaginary rock.
Imaginary rock.
But you got to do something to knock that thing down. I get that it's coming at you at 113 miles an hour.
All he would have had to do was stand there.
Yeah, but then when he's so stand, it would have gone through him.
You fucking stand there, Danny.
No, hold on.
He's a big guy.
That Michael Bush one, are we talking about that or the Dansby one?
The Michael Bush one.
The Michael Bush. That was a fucking chopper. That wasn't going to hurt anybody.
I think it was stung.
It was a Baltimore chopper.
It was stung.
And earlier in the game,
it was fucking 30 feet above the pitcher and coming down. And at some point,
you got to find a way to get that
Ellie
ball.
just glitched. I feel like he went from here to here, but there was nothing in between. He just glitched.
He was like leaning and then was like going back, and he's like, and in that split second when you got that thing coming at you, he was just like, I don't know.
He did. He just didn't know what was going to happen, and the ball got by him. But earlier in the game, he patted Mega Matt Shaw on the head, and I got like a pretty good screenshot of it here. It's like you see, like hit him and you send him back to the dugout. And the Cubs zone made a big thing about it.
It's so funny to see how tiny Matt Shaw is compared to Ellie De La Cruz.
Everybody
Everyone's tiny compared to him.
I know.
But I mean,
not including gang violence.
I mean, a lot of the Cubs sphere were out there being like, oh, it's not a big deal. He was just goof around, like not a big deal. And I'm kind of like, no, that was like super fucking disrespectful. Like, and I mean, Mega Matt is not my favorite Cub. Like, I think he's a good baseball player, but I don't give a fuck about him. But like, you tap a little boy on the head and send him back to his freaking dugout. Like, dude, that is like some freaking.
It's not spitting at you, but it's at the bottom of that like disrespect.
Look at the picture.
Look at the picture. I disagree. I love it.
Well, I love it. I'm not saying it's bad.
Okay.
It's disrespectful. I might have turned around and punched him.
Exactly. You're probably right. It is disrespectful, but this is what I want. I do not want the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs standing in a circle jerk together, fucking enjoying each other. No, I want some animosity.
Around and pray for him.
I want to see Javi Baez fucking rowing the boat as he goes to first base. And I want to see Ellie De La Cruz tapping a little child on his head because he sucks at baseball. That's what I want to fucking see.
Oh, man. Look at that cross hanging out there, that execution device.
But
yeah.
What was even more Little League was that play that happened today.
The double play.
Oh, my God, dude, bro. there is no excuse for that. He gets it, steps on third, hurls it to Tyler, and Tyler's just standing on the plate like, go ahead.
Yeah.
It was
like,
literally
you guys.
it was the most it was literally the most little league fucking thing I have seen in like many years. He seriously thought he had Hap out by just standing on the plate, and Hap's slow as shit. Like when you watch that play, you're like, oh my god, fucking Hap is dragging like fucking 40 pounds of weights behind him, and he slides in.
Don't you disrespect the greatest outfielder to ever walk into Wrigley Field. Settle down. Settle down, Cotton.
That guy has a gold glove, but he's got a lead fucking shoe.
Yeah, he's got lead in his booty. And as he was coming down the line, I'm watching the play. I saw him go on third, out number one of what would have been a double play there. But as Hap's going home, I thought of you, Michael, and I was like, this is even worse than the contact play.
Well,
it's like you hate the contact play, then he's got to go because it's not the contact play. It's bases loaded.
It's bases loaded. So yeah, that didn't bug me at all. Like, it's bases loaded. I'm all for that.
But I'm like, but they turned it into a contact play the moment he's touched third.
Right.
So I mean, Hap doesn't know what's going on. He's got to run. He doesn't know. But oh man, it was bad. That's embarrassing for him.
What sucks is it starts as like one of the smartest baseball plays to have when your base is loaded, balls hit to third, where Key, the only thing good about him is that he has a platinum glove, gets it, and he's like, wait, if I touch third, we get the lead runner, keep the double play intact, just got to get the out at home, and then it becomes the dumbest play of all time. In real time, I was like, they could put it to
the only thing that would have been more little league is if they throw it home and Hap sees him like standing on the plate and then turns and goes to the dugout without touching.
Oh,
that's the only way that shit worse.
Yeah.
That's some like Manny Ramirez shit when he was with the Red Sox. You're like, he's not even going to run. He's just going to walk back to the dugout. You're like, fuck, dude. It could be a single.
Or like Javi versus the Pirates when he's going up first and he just starts running backward.
That was incredible. Some guy tried that the other day. I saw again. It didn't work. It didn't work. They're onto it. I was surprised it worked the one time.
That wasn't little league. That was magician. That was fucking somebody got mesmerized. They don't know what's.
You know what I forgot to mention earlier in the show? Hashtag chance in the chat. That you should be putting hashtag chance in the chat, and you can win a Frank Chance postcard sent to you by me with a message of love and doom. Andy's doing it. Billy's doing it. Joey's doing it. Artie's doing it. Todd's doing it. Everybody's doing it. So thanks for being here, everybody, and hashtag chance. And well, we should do some rakes, flakes, throws, and blows. And Billy, if you'd like to give your Reds version of rakes, flakes, throws, and blows, in addition to Michael giving his Cubs ones.
Just interrupt Michael and
just best, worst the pitchers and the hitters.
Before we get to that, though, I do want to talk a little bit about this series in that, and I brought it up a couple times with Billy talking about how the Reds were 7-0 in one-run games, and then now the Cubs have done these one-run games and all this stuff, right? And this is actually something I learned from Lyle probably 7 years ago or something.
Everything I've learned from Lyle is illegal.
Mostly.
Luckily, we were much older and I was in a different state when he told me this. But no, so the Cubs were winning a bunch of one-run games. And Lyle was like, winning one-run games is not the sign of a good team. That's the sign of a team like just barely hanging on and making things happen at the end. And lo and behold, the fucking Cubs fell off a goddamn cliff about 2 weeks later. And Billy was talking about it on his show. The Reds doing this, it's great. It's super fun. But It's unsustainable. You cannot fucking play the game that way.
Or once in a while, a team every year, every couple of years gets a horseshoe up their ass and they just win those fucking games. You know, I did in football a couple of years ago. I think the Vikings, they had won like 12 games in the same season that were by less than 3 points. And then the next year they didn't win any of those games. You know, it's just like.
But here's the thing. You can't fucking game plan for that. No. You can't game plan for.
You got to have a good bullpen, and you got to have clutch. You got to have that luck.
You just have to have that luck. You have to have players playing out of their, above their what they have on their card, right? So then now the Cubs have done this 3 games straight, and hey, Cubs fans, be fucking happy. This is a lot of goddamn fun.
Well, they're not only winning 1-run games like this.
No, but that's what happened this week. And as they did that, our fucking one of our best pitchers blows his knee stepping on a Lego or whatever the fuck he did.
Sitting down to play with his kids, and now Boyd is out. He was supposed to start tomorrow. We'll talk about it later, but Ben Brown into the rotation. We'll talk about.
But
guess what?
Boy, Michael, fucking
five-finger Brown. That's good.
7 in a row, and you're you're really marching. You're harshing on my mellow.
I am harshing on your mellow because look, this is the thing. Today's win,
doom and gloom.
That felt way better
right
until you look at the win. The Cubs won 8-3, right? It was 1-0 until whatever inning it was that the Reds literally fucking kicked the ball all over the infield.
Well, they walked. They walked.
Hold on.
Singles, walks, errors.
It was a fucking misplay by the first baseman. It was an idiotic play by the catcher. It was just like everything that they could fucking do wrong, they did in that inning. And yes, you want to take advantage of that. I just don't want people to start to think right now. I'm having a good time watching these games. I am in the moment having fun. But when I look at this team, I'm like, whoo, well,
are you going to rant on Council right now and how shitty of a coaching job you think he's doing, even though they're winning?
Do you want me to?
No, I think you're feeling it.
Do it in the no, because it's coming. I looked ahead at
it's coming. Yeah. I put in the fucking rundown.
Let's go.
That I have shit to say about Council, but
I'm just dying to see Chris Salato. Again.
Let's do the rakes and flakes, and you're gonna have to come back after the break if you want to hear me with a hot take about Craig Council and see what Lyle and Danny have to say about it, because
he's doing a great job.
That is not the case.
Here we go.
And now
let's do it.
I'm going to show you how to rake.
All right. Over the last week, Michael Busch has found his swing. He is hitting 417, 516, 750 in that time for a 1266 OPS to lead the team. He has 10 hits, 9 RBI. I know RBI don't mean anything. I mean, except for fucking runs. 6 walks, 6 strikeouts, huge game-tying home run, and a walk-off. The dude is on it. He was struggling early in the season. He's now further down in the order, and suddenly he's doing very well. And then I do have to do this. I do have to do this right now. Michael Conforto, I was wrong. You are a generally good baseball player. That's all I'm giving you. But I was all over this dude. But I will say, Craig Council was starting his ass every fucking day, and he's not a starter. Off the bench, the dude is killing it.
Right. He was always meant to be a bench player.
He was always meant to be a bench player. They made him a starter for the first 2 weeks of the year.
It was hurt.
Yep. And then But then I seriously thought he was going to be Justin Turner. I thought he was going to be 2026 Justin Turner, and he's not. He's actually ripping on the ball, and that requires me to say I do not hate Michael Conforto.
I'm glad you've come a long way, baby.
Billy, do you have any rakers that you want to talk about?
Yes, I do.
It took you way too long. You were just lost in thought. You're like, I don't want to say anything good about anybody right now.
There was one guy that we were talking about that at the beginning of the season, we're like, man, I am shocked he's not on the bench for these guys. Man, I guess he's got to work his way up to the roster. And he did. And now he is just hitting the cover off of the ball. And this guy's name is J.J. Bleday.
Oh, we gave him hell all day.
Oh my God.
All Bleday, we gave him hell.
That's what I'm talking about. There's the pun I was looking for. Well, in the past week, he's got 3 homers, 6 RBIs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Uh-oh, not too shabby.
He was honestly the huge bright spot for the Reds against the Cubs. He kicked himself by himself. Mm-hmm. If he had maybe 2 or 3 other guys, probably would have gone the other way. He kicked the shit out of the Cubs. Yeah,
I mean, he had that lefty on lefty homer that was just belted into right center field. That was a thing of beauty. His OPS for the week, 1 point. Always good to say that. 0.71. The Reds' outfield situation has been basically stack each other on top of them, put on a trench coat, and see if they can all get into the same movie. It's no one's taking it by the balls. No one's grabbed the job. And that's something that we, in the offseason, we're like, there isn't like a stud. You're hoping that you have a bounce back from TJ Friel. that didn't happen. He's gotten worse. We brought Reese Hines up. He was pissed he didn't make the opening day roster. He came back and it's like, cool, you still can't hit a slider. You're a quad A player. Brought up, then it was just like, all right, here's JJ Bleday. And he's showing glimpses of 2024 JJ Bleday, who had a 135 OPS plus hitting in a football stadium for half of his games. So, like, who knows? Maybe he takes the job by the balls because no one else is.
Well,
no one.
Well, at least
Billy, you're going to have a much better go with our next category.
Well, just wait until Ian Happ signs with you, because that's coming.
Oh, dude,
and he'll be your left fielder of the future.
Dude, when I was so mad when he signed that extension with you guys. I was like, damn,
over. It's over after this year. This is it.
Oh, good. Bring in the vet. Let's
bring in the vet. Yeah, Ian Happ, because he plays really well in Cincinnati, as you well know.
He's actually playing really well this year too. He's having a good year.
He's unfortunately playing good enough to extend or resign.
Where did he go to college?
Yep, Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, speaking of,
they don't have colleges in Cincinnati. You all don't even have teeth.
Hey, easy. I got a couple of them, and I dropped out of 4 different community colleges. All right. Did you know if you do 4 first years, you don't get a degree, and that's bullshit.
I'm a 3-time dropout myself, Billy.
That's my guy.
3-time. You're a 4-time freshman, but no degree. Love it. But no, I honestly didn't know Ian Happ was a Cincinnati Bearcat until they spent the entire fucking 4th inning talking to Oscar Robertson today, which Oscar Robertson is awesome. And he did try to turn the conversation back to the game, but
Boog won't do it.
No, Boog wasn't there. It was Alex Cohen.
Oh,
and JD. They fucking didn't pay attention to the game at all. That was the inning that that one of the Reds pitchers died on the mound. They didn't talk about it, and then I'm like,
what's happening?
And then I'm like, well, there's an injury. This is the time to talk. And then they're like, we need to go to commercial.
I have some very cool Big O merch. I know exactly where it is. Give me 2 seconds. I forgot.
Okay, well, let's see. Go into the flakes and all.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Billy
I haven't worried about flakes since my grunge days. Remember them?
so good.
That smile.
I know it's so creepy.
Oh,
Wait for it.
Oh,
Squishes.
It's my grandfather gave it to me. Well, he was dead, so which means my grandma gave it to me without
You
him knowing.
dead man.
Yeah, dude, it's like his guide to how to play basketball. Like
it's a dead man's book.
It's so sick.
Hey, did you go on the bereavement list at work?
Yeah. Went to Canada instead and had a good time.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, Oscar Robertson is awesome, but it fucking annoys the shit out of me that they have that conversation going on.
These photos are hilarious. I mean, just some kids poorly playing basketball.
Yeah.
Just like here's the diagram of the overhead pass. All right,
Danny, put the video of you playing catch. I love that.
Oh yeah. No, this is how you play the game.
Boys, let's go out in the field. Here's the position you're gonna be in.
I'm painted into that uniform.
brother. Yeah. Why didn't you make it into the bigs? That was a good form.
Oh, I made it to the bigs, all right.
He did.
The big and Huskies section of the JC Penney.
Okay, so here's the flaker. All right,
Danny wore tough skins. Play the flakes, baby.
Yeah, here's the flakes.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
the flaker this week is the guy who should be the flaker. Our number 9 hitter is the worst hitter in the lineup. Now,
that's okay.
I'm not going to bring up the idea that when you get rid of the pitchers hitting, you just put a good defensive player who can't fucking hit in the 9 hole. But that's what we got right now. We have a Gold Glove shortstop who can't hit worth of shit. He's in the 9 hole, and that's where he should be. If you are going to be that bad, you should hit in the 9 hole. That's Dansby Swanson. He's hitting 154, 214, 154. That's a 368 OPS. Ooh. The dude is just fucking flailing out there. He doesn't have anything. He's got 4 hits and 2 walks in 28 at-bats. That's not good. But I will say this was a big surprise. Mo Baller almost got the flaker this week.
Rough week.
He's hitting 091, by the way. The only thing that saved him, he's got 1 more walk and 2 less hits, but one of his hits was a home run, and that puts him above Dansby in the OPS category. Otherwise, Mo Baller's our guy in the Flakers, which was a surprise when I'm looking at the stats because I fucking love Mo Baller, and I feel like
had a bad week.
He's always doing good stuff.
How about you, Billy?
Michael, you remember that season that fucking drove us crazy? We were mad and had the pitchers hitting in the 8 hole, and it drove us crazy. But they won the World Series, so we didn't. Right. We stopped complaining about it.
So he could have 2 leadoff hitters.
Oh, it drove me fucking crazy. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Bill, you already mentioned a couple of the guys that kind of driving you nuts in left field, not really taking that spot. But is anybody just like really screwing the pooch for the team offensively all year long that's driving you crazy?
We got 2, and one of them is Key Brian Hayes, who, oh my God, that contract is looking worse and worse every single day.
He can't hit for shit. Yeah.
Dude, everyone's like,
except for when he rocks a 2-run homer against the Cubs for no reason.
Dude.
126. Do you know what that number is? His batting average. And he hit the day he hit a 2-run homer against us.
I know. He's got 3 hits on the week. 2 of them came today. Like, it was brutal. This week, 167, 211, 333 with an OPS of 544. That home run's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. What sucks even more is Matt McClain, dude. This is a guy. That's my Collinsworth. Dude, he's a guy in 2023 who was mashing. Last year, his shoulder actually exploded, and then had a recovery.
On the mound?
No, he was at second base, which was shocking. He wasn't doing any Pagan rituals. So, dude, this week 150, 190, 300 with an OPS of 490. He has not found his stroke, and we gave him a whole year last year. Like, figure it out. And then starting at this weekend, they moved him from the 2-hole to the 9-hole, started hitting a little bit, then moved him back to the 2-hole, stopped hitting. I mean, it's ugly where you're almost like,
Michael's worst nightmare.
is it
Lineup
time?
construction is
Here we
actually
go.
important.
Mute for a second.
Yes.
You can't just look at fucking numbers on a page and just throw people in there. Pay attention to what the fuck is actually happening in games.
Mm-hmm.
So are you ready for your thrower?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Throw 'em up, son. Throw 'em up. Yeah. Throw 'em up, son. Throw 'em up. Throw 'em up.
I love that one. Oh,
Is he
that's
about
my
to get
favorite.
shot? I don't know. Why's he throwing him up?
Throw them up. All right. Okay. The qualifying offer mistake himself. Shota Imanaga is the thrower of the week. Thank goats. He didn't do what Jed Hoyer expected him to do. No, he took that qualifying offer, came back to the Cubs, and we are all happy for it.
But no, but you weren't happy about it. You were pissed.
No, I liked Shota. I wanted that.
That was good
Not
for Shota,
only-
not for the Cubs.
Right.
Yeah, not only did I like Shota, like I wanted him to come back, but I also love that it rubbed that shit right in Jed Hoyer's fucking stupid face for not knowing what the fuck he should have been doing. But yeah, so this week, 2 starts, 13 innings, 15 strikeouts.
31 in the past 3 games.
Yeah, 31. Fuck, that's a lot.
Right.
That's how many
10
flavors
hits.
Baskin Robbins has.
Yeah, he has given up 10 hits and 4 walks, but only a single run scored against him, and that was a solo shot. That was it. Everything else. And he has been dominating in the ERA this week is 0.69 because he knows he's nice.
Nice.
Yeah. And then, okay, in the bullpen, I'm going to go out on a limb here. All right. Ryan Rollison and his 10.13 ERA is getting the throws out of the bullpen. Yes, you heard me right. I'm giving a double-digit ERA guy the throws because the first game he came in, yeah, he gave up 3 runs, only got 2 outs. It wasn't good. But then he came back. That was against the D-backs. He comes back with a 3-strikeout ninth. Cubs down by 1. And you have to hold these Reds. And he fucking struck these dudes out.
D-bags, right?
No, that was against the Reds.
The Reds? Oh, okay.
And he struck him out with confidence. Like he came out there like he knew what the fuck he was doing. Like he was in it. And
there's no one else in the bullpen, thank God, because everybody else is hurt.
So he comes out,
Exactly.
rips off these 3 strikeouts. It was the top of the order. 1 run down in the 9th. That's about as high leverage a situation as you can get. Unless you come out the next night in the 10th inning with a Manfred man and you're facing the top of the order again. And he fucking handles him again. Keeps him from scoring. Like, dude, I don't know who the fuck Ryan Rollison.
Relive this.
I don't know who Ryan Rollison is. I have never heard of this guy. Apparently, he pitched 3 games earlier this season. I don't know who the fucking guy is, but what I saw this week against the Reds, I'm like, set a timer, Bill. I'm gonna need the 4-hour timer for Ryan Rollison.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Hall of Famer.
Ryan Rollison. Well, especially because, I mean, this guy probably won't even be on the team like in a month. Like who knows? All these dudes, he's got to get hurt just because that's just what happens to every single.
Well, the dude is 28 years old, right? He hasn't had much experience, of course, but he's getting his shot right now. And look, we saw that he gave up 3 runs and only got 2 outs against the Diamondbacks. But if he can be the guy that we saw in those high leverage situations, maybe that's what it takes for his brain. Like maybe he needs an impossible fucking situation to like really lock in. But I liked it.
We'll see how long that works. He is still Ryan Rollison. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here.
Right. But Danny, he is still Ryan Rollison. You are correct. But I am hoping he becomes Ryan fucking Rollison.
All right.
He's on a Rollison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be out of serving Rollisons at Applebee's if he.
Who are your favorite pitchers there, Billy? Who do you got?
I got two for you. We're going to start with Chase Petty. Called up, man, and had to do a spot start. Didn't have a great major league debut last year. He got shelled against I think it was the Cardinals, but don't quote me on that. And then the second one was the Astros. Didn't even get out of the second inning. Guy gets rebuilt, comes up on a moment's notice, and pitched solid 5 2/3, 3 earned runs. He had 2 walks, and he had, I believe he had 3 walks, and where are you? 1 strikeout. The numbers aren't sexy, but for a guy you needed to come up and fill a spot, that's pretty impressive. Second going to be TJ Antone. This guy last night hadn't been on a mound in a professional setting in 759 days. He's had not 1, not 2, but 3 Tommy John surgeries.
Is he throwing 112 now?
Dude, he's got 9 arms. Like he
they're about to rename the surgery.
Yeah. How many TJs did you have? Just a couple Antones.
A lot of cadavers.
A lot of
Does he got any like gang connections? He's like, guys, I need you to take someone out. I need some ligaments.
Cincinnati is just murdering people just in case this dude needs another arm.
Yeah. The gang's called the Triads. Come on.
Hey.
Fortunately, I don't think dead bodies are in any low supply right now.
No, not at all. But dude,
you just put a net in the river right behind the stadium.
Yeah, dude, they just pull them out of the Chili River. They just grow stuff in that.
Oh, they died too.
Yeah, but he came out and he pitched an inning, got out of it with a couple Ks. I mean, he didn't just look like a feel-good story. He looked dominant.
It is nice when a guy comes back like that. And like Boyd was like that almost all last year. We're like, how is this guy keeping going? Like he didn't pitch for years. His arm exploded.
Yeah.
You think on his off days, he just stands outside a skyline waiting for people to drop dead. And he just goes over with like a block knife and cuts off a little ligament and then runs. Freezer.
Yeah. Saving this sliver for later.
Just in case.
Well, we should certainly end with something negative, like the blows, don't you think?
Yep.
All right.
I don't like this one.
No, this is the best. Yeah.
Just put your lips together and blow.
It's funny every time. I'm sorry. I laugh every damn time.
Everything, Chris is a comic genius.
Well, for the first time this season, Craig Counsell is not getting the blows.
Oh.
Because I don't know what he can do at this point to help or hinder this pitching staff. He is basically completely unimportant. There's nothing Craig Counsell can do or not do that will make any fucking difference. This pitching staff is just living on fucking bubble gum and tape. So, but one guy that is important, unlike Craig Counsell, is Matthew Boyd. And he gets the blows because he fucking stepped on a Lego and blew out his knee like an asshole. And I mean, it can't go worse than that, right? He's done. Of course, for all of us mortal humans, you fucking burn out your meniscus like that and you have to have surgery. 8 months, right? They're talking 8 weeks for this dude. They're like, he's going to be back in July. Like, how the fuck is that even possible?
I had meniscus surgery. I was back on stage in 3 weeks. It's different than playing sports, but I was jumping up on tables and climbing all over stuff. And it was dancing on stage in front of 1,800 people.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
back
that
3
was-
weeks. Yep, with a meniscus tear. And the you know how I blew up my meniscus? I was making out with a girl, and I kind of rolled off the couch. And it was like, and I was like, ah. And yeah, and that's what happened. I blew up my meniscus. I was like limping around for days. I'm like, I think there's a problem. And then I went on stage and I did the first scene of the show, and my leg was just like hanging off. I just like I was done. Then it was
You were like
surgery
Rodney
time.
Dangerfield, like
Yeah, it was like
I don't know.
surgery time.
Well, after you blew your knee out, did you blow anything else out? You know what I mean?
I did have the girls take pity on me because I had
Yeah.
crutches and I was, girls love an injured guy.
I like how Danny he spun that as if like, well, I was hurt. I knew I was hurt, but I tried to tough it out, and not the reality, which was I knew if I could get on stage and jump off a chair, I'd fucking blow my knee, and they'll have to pay.
They'll
for it.
have to pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did. I got workman's comp and everything. I was
Yeah.
hanging out with Lyle at the time. We got drunk on all that money.
We had a
It was
good
great.
time. I don't
Awesome.
know. They might still be able to sue you and get that back. I don't know if your time's up. Danny.
I saw one of those producers last couple of years, so he knows I'm here. So
Yeah.
Ixnay on the Erkman's comp A.
Yeah.
However you'd say that in Pig Latin.
Okay,
Do you even
so
say Pig Latin anymore? Not really.
Not really.
So
No.
Matthew Boyd is the guy. He gets the blows, but the true actual worst pitcher this week was Corbin Martin, who somehow earned a 45 ERA
Somehow
this week.
I watched it.
He had 1+ innings, meaning he pitched one game where he was unable to get any outs, and they just shelled his ass. 45 ERA. Do you know how hard it is to face 3 batters, give up a 3-run homer without getting a single out, and your team wins that game? Because they fucking won
Right.
the day that he did that. And I mean, it's almost unheard of. The wildest thing is that in the last 7 days, we have 3 players who have double-digit ERAs, and the Cubs have not lost a single game. And this brings us
really feel
back
much
to
better
what we were talking about before, where it's all fun and games. We love winning. But fuck, that's not sustainable. You can't have 3 guys in your bullpen of 45 and 2 10s, and you're gonna win every game. Like
Can't
that
have
just
can't
doesn't
have coach
happen.
keep throwing them out or leaving them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and y'all were just a grand slam, which you had the bases loaded today. You were a grand slam away from being within 1.
I
And
know.
that still is like not a close game, really.
Oh yeah, the
but,
hollow L.
But I mean, that was almost a 1-run game again. Like all it took, and because who did we had Palencia on the mound eventually, but before that we had Trent Thornton. Nobody ever heard of this guy, not even Mrs. Thornton. And
So
Guys,
Trent Thornton made it through his inning, but then Hollowell pitched
Hollowell
1 2/3 innings.
couldn't do shit.
Nobody was more surprised he went back out for the 9th than Hollowell.
Me? No kidding.
Hollowell.
Well,
What?
his first name, and then I realized I do not know Hollowell's first name.
Jerry Hollowell was in the Spice Girls. Didn't you remember? Well, who's your blower?
God damn. Yeah, man. Real
That
tough.
girl that was sitting on the couch with you when you
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have fallen off the couch then.
Is it your entire
By the way-
bullpen?
By the way, yes, you would have. I've
were
seen
drinking
I've seen your moves. I've seen how you work.
I've watched from a distance. I know how to
We've
peek.
lived in tight quarters.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I know how to peek through windows. Okay. Oh, Wallingford. Oh man. It's Brock Burke, buddy boy. When the bases are loaded, you gotta throw a strike. I know it's hard. I get it.
I know it's hard,
I know it's difficult. And
but
there's
you are
like
paid to do it.
you didn't have anywhere else to go. Have him beat you with the bat, not beat yourself, dude.
Yeah, they really
Man,
did.
that
today.
was
an
brutal.
implosion.
The him or Brady Singer, good Lord, he fucking sucks. I don't know if it's a kid show or not, but Brady Singer, my God.
You don't know if this is a kids show? It is 100% a kids show, and they are learning all the good stuff.
Yeah, this is where you know, bring him here to learn. Let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch.
Yeah, well, your bullpen is terrible. I mean, they really do
Look.
need to pull it together. It's been towards the bottom of the league all year.
Like I said at the start of the show, the bullpen is not terrible. They are overworked already because of people like Brady goddamn Singer. Because Rhett Lauder's shoulder exploded. It's because you can't have starters getting out of the third. It's because of that. Then you overwork them. They were great to start the year. Awesome. We're like, this is a strength. They can unleash this weapon. If a starter goes 5, you're in a good spot. Then grandpas die and people go on the bereavement list. And then you got to overuse. The next thing you know, you've got Zach Big Sugar Maxwell up here throwing balls. You got Brock Burke walking people in and Franco coming up from AAA who's not close to being ready and be like, we need you to throw 2 innings. Back-to-back days.
And by the way, Ashcraft should have been one of the worst fucking pitchers that we saw this week. Save Ian Happ. I think it was Ian Happ and Kelly saved his fucking ass by just swinging at some of the worst garbage I have ever seen. Bases fucking loaded. He's walking people left and right. He can't come anywhere near the zone. And Carson Kelly and Ian Happ are out there swinging like there's a fucking fly near them and they're trying to hit it.
Give him some credit. His stuff is absolutely disgusting. That's the one thing about him is that he has 2 elite stuff pitches with 100-mile-an-hour cutter. And
that's wonderful. But if you don't come anywhere near the zone, it's not going to matter.
It worked with those 2 buffoons.
Yeah.
Were they chasing
it didn't ultimately work because the Cubs swept.
Right.
Yeah,
but it worked in that inning because we left the fucking bases loaded because these fucking idiots are out there swinging like assholes at nothing.
I know.
It was.
Well, it can't be as bad as Jose Altuve. I mean, did you see the clip that week?
Is it leaving the bases loaded, Michael, when you just won? And I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. When you win by 1 run in the 10th inning and you look back and we left
3 guys on base, you still get left 3 men left on base.
Yeah, we were 1 for 7
Do you?
in runners in scoring position. It's not sustainable.
No, I mean, I can be tested to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it out. I fucking found it. Look, it's not sustainable. Of course it isn't. But guess what? This is the ebbs and flows of baseball, dude. Like
long season. It's early.
Yeah, and that's the way I'm looking at it, dude. Is like, yeah, this is, you know what they tell us as comics is, you know, you can have a good set and learn some stuff, but you know when you learn the most is when you bomb and you just eat it hard. Like, this is a moment for the Reds to reflect and be like, why did we suck? And you go, well, we didn't, like, we got to throw strikes and not walk people.
People don't like rape jokes anymore.
You don't like them anymore. They love them. Buddy, this is a new climate, okay? This is
right. That's right. We're in Trump's world now. We can say everything.
Yeah. America's
we can say all the F words and the R words and the...
Buddy, I've got a Rolodex of stuff I wrote in 99 that's ready to roll.
Yeah. And Lyle, it's not that people don't like rape jokes. You just have to know how to do a rape joke. Like, if Donald Trump is getting raped, everyone laughs.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we should take a break so that people can go throw up.
We give you all the information here.
So, but I know that we've got a silhouette, and I don't know. Can you stick around, Billy? You got to.
Yeah, you've got me, buddy.
All right, because we are going to talk about the Texas Rangers. I don't know how you feel about that.
Oh boy, are we talking about the statue?
Oh, we could.
Oh my God!
Only if it's anatomically correct.
Can we talk about their City Connects, a Spanish word that means tiles and has nothing to do with fucking Texas? How about that?
Okay. Never. It's not like they did their research.
Yeah, it's not like they live right next to all the fucking Spanish speakers who could just maybe tell him exactly how to put that on there.
Yeah, you think they're talking to him? Okay, they're trying to get rid of it.
Right. What even more incredible, Michael, is they're all white guys married to Latino women. They could just ask their wives.
Yeah.
No. Well, they don't talk to their wives.
Only speak when spoken to.
Oh, God. So fucking horrible.
So who do you got?
This is an awesome card. This is a Bazooka Joe baseball card from I believe this one is from 1995. See that up there?
Yeah.
You got Bazooka Joe up in the upper left as you're looking at the screen. This is a right fielder, I guess, because there are some letters over there.
And RF, LF, CF.
Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be like it's rotating through or something. I don't know. But I did remember I had to do a clue for the listeners who can't see this. Say it ain't so, Bazooka Joe. A right fielder that didn't finish in Chicago?
All right.
That is your clue. And yeah. So right fielder that did not finish his career in Chicago, like we all figured he would.
Well, we will be right back after this commercial break. Please support us at patreon.com/BleacherBunch.
I'm going to fill my...
The Bleacher Bunch brings you great shows like Sun Ranto, Cubs PS Plus, Bricks Behind the Ivy, Cuppa Cubby Blue, and Baseball Rabbit Hole. But you could be getting so much more when you subscribe to our Patreon page for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/BleacherBunch. Get access to our exclusive daily show Cubs Pod, where we recap every single game. Plus, be the first to hear Cubs music, get early access to events, and receive an invitation to join our Discord Cubs community, where fans just like you show up every day to rant and rave about our beloved boys in blue. Most importantly, 10% of your Patreon pledge will go directly to help the Lost Boys Youth Baseball program. So join us. There are perks at every level, like the Renter Calendar, absolutely free, and name recognition for you or your business. We are independent Cubs podcasters, and we need your support. Otherwise, we'll quit. Seriously, we'll all quit. Some of us might even die from your lack of support. In fact, the cutest little puppy you've ever seen will die if you don't support the Bleacher Bunch at patreon.com/BleacherBunch. We promise to spend all the Patreon money on tickets and beer and all the dog crap we have to buy just to keep our podcast rolling. So give us your money, and we'll waste it far better than you will. Patreon.com/BleacherBunch. Free trials are available, but don't do a free trial. Just join, okay? Okay. Patreon.com/BleacherBunch.
In the clutch, in the clutch. Buy t-shirts from In the Clutch. Take it from the Bleacher Bunch. You'll love the shirts from In the Clutch.
In the Clutch shirts are comfortable, stylish, and guaranteed to get you laid. Plus, they're proud sponsors of the Bleacher Bunch. Use promo code BleacherBunch for 10% off your purchase.
Nice to feel and soft to touch. That's why you will get laid so much. Wearing a shirt from In the Clutch. And you can thank the Bleacher Bunch.
In the Clutch, in the Clutch. Buy t-shirts from In the Clutch. Remember the code Bleacher Bunch. Save 10% at In the Clutch. In the Clutch. In the Clutch.
In the Clutch shirts actually not really guaranteed to get you laid.
Hey there, as you can see, I'm a talking penguin. No, I'm not like the Batman kind of penguin or Rod Say or that dumb fuck Happy Feet. No, I'm the spokes penguin for Penguin Imprints, who makes awesome imprinted items with original designs. And they do custom stuff too. Well, check this out. And this. How do you like this, Chicago? And I love this one. And this might sound a little weird coming from a penguin, but fuck ice indeed. Penguin Imprints also makes custom t-shirts and stickers for your event or organization. And because they're sponsors, listeners of the Bleacher Bunch Network can get 20% off any order at penguinimprints.com with the code BleacherBunch. Okay, that's enough about Penguin Imprints. Now I gotta go find that little bitch Happy Feet and put his smirking beak on the other side of his head. I hate that fucker. But man, do I love Penguin Imprints.
All right, who's that cubby?
All right, so I got to start with some of the answers over here. Artie, Mr. Fourth Row, Brian McRae. What a pull. It is not Brian McRae. Jesus.
I remember Brian McRae.
Yeah. Well, Artie was the only one that got it wrong. Everyone else had Sammy Sosa. Dominic Galoro got it in first, but where is my picture? Sorry about that. But yeah, there is slamming Sammy himself. And can you believe I haven't done Sammy Sosa yet?
Wow.
This is the first time I've done Sammy Sosa, and I wanted to do it because
looks like a young Michael Jackson there.
Well, it's 1995, you know, like
Which one?
Right.
So, but I had to do it because you know what? We're about to go play the Rangers, and Sammy, I don't know. He walked out early on the Cubs. Then he went to Baltimore for a minute, took a year off, and then he finally finished his career at Texas. Just another reason that Texas sucks.
Yeah, and then Ricketts banned him, and now he's back.
I know.
And
The minute he gets back, Epstein files.
if he gets back, he's in the Epstein files. But
that's why Ricketts brought him back. He's like, well, when my name comes up, I could say, but Sammy.
Sammy's in it. You guys
Right.
love him.
He could be like, I was just going to get Sammy out of there. That's what he's going to say. He's going to throw Sammy under the bus. He's going to be like, Sammy was there. There was a bunch of children. It was all bad, but I got his ass out of there. That's the only reason I was there.
Sammy said he had a dentist appointment there. That's why the chair was there.
Right? Yeah, the toothache. So I wanted to bring up our other sponsor that I'm going to eventually make a commercial for, but we've been using Fanarchy all week, and I got my Fanarchy hat, and I've really been enjoying because it's baseball only. But one of the coolest things that you could do on it is search games that you were at and then check in on them, and then it keeps track of your overall record. But you can do it by describing a game. So, like, for example, like I can go here and like John Baker got the win. Baker got the win. Search that, and then it does a little searchy dirch, and it's looking through it. And there it is.
Oh,
Cubs
will you
beat the
do a search?
Rockies 4-3, 16 innings, and then I can go down here and I can check in, or I can say something about the game. You could check in, say you were at the game.
You can find friends. I literally just sent I just found Billy and asked him to be my friend.
Oh,
and I noticed that Bill Suggis, Corey Furlong, and Lyle Aker, all three have not accepted my request to be friends. They were just like, fuck.
There's reasons for that, you know.
Danny, search a game for me.
Okay.
Danny got so drunk when he slipped and fell in the bathroom. He fell into the trough up to his armpit.
And fell in the trough up to his armpit. Okay, let's see if it remembers that game.
I'm going to be
I don't know if this is in baseball reference, though.
Okay.
Like, I don't think I've got stats like that.
Well, we'll add it.
Oh, look, there's multiple. There's multiple choices. They're all against the Cubs.
Ain't that the truth?
And
Your Red Sox Cubs went in? Because that's what it was.
In 4 of them, the Cubs beat the Reds. Oh, look. Oh, it's just this week. Oh, sorry. It's just showing me this week. And that only happened twice this week. So it actually isn't correct that I've only fell in the trough 2 times.
So, Bill, you are on there. Have you gone on and found a bunch of your games? Have you used that little app?
No, I need to dig into it more. I still don't know how to use this thing. I'm going to figure it out. You know,
yeah, it takes a second, like anything that's new, and it's like But the more people that go over there and use it, the more fun it is. But you could like comment on the plays, and then
I
it's
just
got all
followed
the
you, Billy.
news. But it's another social app. But what I like about it is baseball only, so don't have a bunch of other bullshit politics floating through, and other
I'll
stuff.
change that real quick.
Yeah. No, the whole app's going down as soon as I get my hands on it. I'm gonna just talk about Mega Matt the entire time. And
Yeah.
get
Oh,
my
that's
little boy by
cool.
Cruzy de la L.
Well,
Yeah.
it also tells me like who's coming to the next game that's like already checked in. Like, hey, Rigo's on Fanarchist is going to be there, so then you could like connect and meet other fans and stuff.
Exactly.
Or-
Exactly.
Or that's who you need to fight after
Right?
the
Yeah,
game.
exactly. Oh,
Or-
shit, that guy's here. Oh,
Or send a
Yes.
welcoming dick pic and just say, "Can't wait to see you near the trough."
yeah.
And
Hey,
here's the
is Danny
thing.
here already?
Yeah. You can reach out to Britt Myers and just tell him that you need, like you have an idea for a little extra thing and be like, meet me at the bicycle rack at 3:00.
Yeah.
That's your fight app.
So we're turning this into a fight club app.
Yeah.
We could also turn it into a glory hole app, as far as I can tell. I mean, as well, just
Can I
have
say-
it on.
We need a sports only version of Grinder. That's exactly what we need.
It's what it is. Listen, Britt,
It actually
I
is.
want to follow Britt,
Perfect.
Danny, but he has so many. Does he keep forgetting his password?
No, well,
He's in here like 37 times.
exactly, because he's a fan of all the teams, because he's the guy who runs the whole thing. But you got to get in there and follow and unfollow and choose your feeds that you want to see and don't want to see, because you can connect with fans of other teams. You can see their feeds, but you don't necessarily want notifications from everything that happens with the Astros. So
Can I perchance, if I wanted to follow the Reds,
or
but
the
just
Red
troll,
Sox.
no, I already follow the Red Sox.
Right.
If I want to follow the Reds and just troll another fan, could I do that?
Absolutely. You can
Oh,
even
all right.
probably make your own little Reds account and just be like that guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So Artie got in there. He said he just added Javi Baez's first game,
Oh,
which
me and Danny were there. We were all there. Weren't
Well,
you there,
you-
Michael?
no, you
no,
weren't
Lyle, you weren't there. It was Danny was in Colorado. That was the day I met Danny.
Oh, I meant first game at Wrigley.
Oh yeah, the first game at Wrigley. No. This one was in Colorado. That's the day that I met Artie and Danny, and then somebody died, and Danny ended up staying longer. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Nicole's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicole's
Oh.
dad died. That's the thing. Yeah. So
Did you go on the bereavement list?
Yeah.
No, I kept
Absolutely.
freaking playing. I was going to games the entire time. I didn't miss a fucking thing.
He was like, put that motherfucker on ice. I got a baseball game to go to.
but I will say,
Bad taste.
We'll make the first pitch. Come on.
I will say when I started messing with that,
He's
find
dead.
a game
It's fun.
thing, I lost 2 hours, just gone, just lost 2 hours because I was like,
I
oh,
looked
this
up
is
a
fun.
game. Because today's my dad's birthday, so I went to the game and I kept score at the game today. But one of the first games I remember going to was in 1983, a one-hitter against the Reds by a guy named Chuck Rainey, who I've since met because he was out of Club 400 with the 84 Cubs team, because he was on that team. But Chuck Rainey pitched a one-hitter that was broken up by Red Eddie Milner with 2 outs in the in the top of the ninth. And my dad was so pissed off because we didn't get to see a no-hitter, but the Cubs still won. And so all I did was write in Chuck Rainey one-hitter. And I could check in at that game. I could even comment on certain things like fuck Eddie Milner and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and have that forever be there on that game.
So when anybody ever goes and finds the one hitter by Chuck Rainey in 1983, Danny's comment, fuck Eddie Milner.
Milner's going to be right there.
You know, it'd be sick. I'm looking at this app. I got to play with it more, but there needs to be a food section for the ballpark you're at where people can chime in and be like, hey, I'm at Great American Ballpark. Anything any secret menu items? And it's yeah, do the Sky Rosa, that kind of stuff.
That's actually a great idea, Billy, because Wrigley doesn't have great food. There is great food there, but you need to know where to go. You can't just fucking wander around and find the good food. So that would be great for that app. If
Just
some,
get
if
one
you
of
could
those
go to the food
soggy
part.
ass dogs in one of those tin cans and have some dude whip it at you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
all you need.
I remember one time many years ago, 20 some years ago, I'm like, I see Chicago dog on the menu. I'm like, yeah, give me a Chicago dog. They gave me a fucking hot dog and a bun. That was it.
What?
And I was like, what the fuck? This
Yeah,
is
you
not a
gotta do it
Chicago dog. And
gotta do
dude
it
was like,
yourself.
you're in Chicago, aren't you? I was like, you asshole.
That's a good move.
Yeah. So it's time on our show for a very special segment called
150 years ago.
So creepy. So we are celebrating 150 years of the National League and the Chicago Cubs baseball team. We were known as the White Stockies at the time.
Yes.
Last week, we talked about the Reds and how they were just absolutely dog shit in 1876. They won like 9 total games.
Yeah, I think it was
believe.
9 games.
9 times.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, one of the worst teams that ever existed.
Billy,
back in
are you
1876.
okay? I feel like
He's
half
sick.
the time I
I'm
look at
fine.
Billy, he's gonna vomit.
No, he's got the do you got the Rona, you think? Or
I
you,
know.
you have hantavirus?
The
Oh
dude-
no.
the-
Do you know what I have? Here's what I have. I went to fucking Pittsburgh and I got sick there, and then I came home, and then the Reds just
Dumb.
kept playing like they were all sick.
Billy
No.
is just.
I don't know what I
Let
have.
nobody ever say a bad thing about Billy. The motherfucker comes on this show. His team just got their asses handed to him. He stood up to it, and he's doing it while trying not to vomit.
Yeah,
Like,
I know,
burrito
Michael-
list.
Michael
needs
gets
to
a
be an
bellyache. And he's
award
like,
for
I don't
you.
think so, guys.
Yeah, they're winning too much.
Got the farts.
Oh,
Is that 2 weeks ago?
yeah.
You still
So
kick
let's-
butt, Michael.
So let's get into 150 years ago. There was speaking of farts, there was a team called the St. Louis Brown Stockings, which because they stepped in shit regularly, and that's why
See?
their socks were brown.
I set him up. You hit him out of the park.
But the St. Louis Brown Stockings ended up being the Cardinals eventually.
Of
The
course.
yeah.
The shittiest
Browns-
franchise in the world.
The
Browns, the
Browns,
thing that St. Louis fans hate.
Yeah.
what? Browns?
Anything, any person that is brown, not liked in St. Louis.
Maybe that's how they. Maybe
Are
that's
there-
why the Browns had to go to Baltimore eventually. The American Associate or American League Browns, but
And why St. Louis like completely fucking washed their hands of them. They're like, no, we're not doing anything with the Browns.
so on Friday, May 5th, 150 years ago, and on Monday, May 8th, the Cubs played the 2 one-run games against the St. Louis Cardinals / Browns, and they split them both. That's how this all started, which was 2 one-run games against the St. Louis Browns / Cardinals.
Oh wait, are you saying Browns / Cardinals? No, that's not correct. The Browns
Yes.
became the Orioles.
No, these are the Browns Stockings, and they became the Cardinals. The
Oh.
Browns
you're-
were an
you're right.
American League team who became the Orioles. So that's So the Browns Stockings.
Sorry, I did get confused. You're right. The
well,
later
I just called
Browns-
them the Browns, but they're really the Brown Stockings, just like we're really the White Stockings. But they had a guy on their team who is known as one of the greatest sluggers of all time that you've never heard of because it was 1876. His name was Lipman Pike.
Woo.
What a name.
Lipman motherfucking Pike. I believe
Billy.
the middle name was actually motherfucking.
Lipman Pike. Did he pitch for the Reds or was he a Civil War general?
No,
That's
he
what
was,
I want to know.
well, he
He's
was
clearly Civil War general.
he was
Esquire.
he was from Brooklyn, and he barely made it. He was actually against a ton of adversity because he was one of the only Jewish players, and he was the first Jewish manager. And everybody kept being like, because it was all neighborhood ball because he was in Brooklyn. So it's like, oh, he's going to play for the neighborhood. No, he's from the Jewish neighborhood. He's only going to go for those guys. He's not for our people. So he kept getting kicked off teams, even though he was great. And they kept kicking him off the team. And so now there's like actually a children's book about Lippman Pike. Like now I'm going to see Lippman Pike shit everywhere. I bet. I go to New York and I see Lippman Pike Way or something like that.
100%.
He's buried there.
It's going to be the new In the Clutch shirt.
You're going to have to go find his grave.
Yeah, we're going to get a brand new Lippman Pike In the Clutch.
Lippman Pike. Well, he's a Cardinal. He's a lefty. And he's a Cardinal, and he's buried in Salem Field Cemetery in Brooklyn, wherever the hell that is. But he died very young of heart disease, and it was a surprise for everybody. And oh, look, Billy's back with his mitzvah hat.
The
represent Lippman Pike in the hizzy. Are you gonna do a seance?
He might have played for these guys, the Hebrew Asylum in Brooklyn back in the day. That's what this is from.
Hebrew Asylum does not sound like a baseball team.
That sounds like a team you wouldn't want to face. I'll tell you that much.
I'm looking it up right now.
They were
the Hebrew Asylum of New York, founded in 1860, used baseball as a key activity for youth development and assimilation. The institution's team frequently played other organizations, and the site once served as the venue for Negro League games before closing in 1941.
Wow.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, I believe that. I mean,
I wonder why they closed in 1941. Nothing happening. Nothing going on. Nothing. It's all.
They got busy.
Yeah.
So anyway, go look up Lippman Pike. He's awesome. But I have to point out something hilarious about how stupid these motherfuckers looked, because look at these St. Louis Brown Stockies uniforms.
It looks like a broth, like one of those brothel pictures. Like I had to focus for a second. I was like, what are they wearing?
Look at the dude with his head between the guy's crotch.
Oh yeah,
freaking showing his package off. My dear. And then, but look at the collars on these guys. They got these like Grecian collars. They look like freaking like they're going to start doing some tumbling thing and all, stand on each other's backs or something like that.
On the back of each jersey, does it say the world's best cup of coffee?
Seriously, these guys look like one of those Grecian cups of coffee. I agree. A bunch of cup of coffee people. So
very homoerotic.
It really is.
I'm is.
Turned on. I can't.
I am too.
I got to take this down.
This is.
Lyle's got to put his pants back on.
I actually did. My thighs were so sweaty on my leather chair. I had to go put some pants on. I couldn't take it anymore. I was going to fall out of my seat.
I mean, the guy laying on the floor, it kind of looks like. Remember how they used to like take pictures of people after they died?
Yeah,
he kind of looks dead to me. Like I
Danny,
don't know.
you should make this your Grindr profile pic.
Also, why is the guy in the middle looks just like a Nick Kroll character?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They keep making that guy. They've been making that guy for thousands of years now.
Yeah, Danny, I thought you were going to say paint me like one of your French girls.
Right.
Dude, that couch all the way to the left, let's be honest here, that couch is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the front of a 50s Cadillac with them big old wood plates on there.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a guy on that team that looks like he could hit a ball out of the infield?
Well, Lippman Pike. I don't know which one he is. Let's which one's Lip Pike?
I'll tell you what, all these guys would be on the Sports Grinder.
I bet Pike's laying down.
No,
He's
Pike.
Like,
you know which one Pike is? Guess which one Pike is. Which one
I think it's the one
Pike?
laying down, or it's the sassy guy in the back left with his hand on his
guy.
The guy in the back is all of them.
I know, but the guy with the hand on his hip, you can kind of see he's got his hip kicked out.
Oh yeah, I see him now.
All the way up top of the left.
Giraffe dead center.
Giraffe dead center.
Is that who you think Lip Pike is?
Oh yeah,
that is Lip Pike, right in the middle, right in the center of the team.
Takes one to know one, baby, right there.
Dude, dude does have. You are right when you called him giraffe. That is a neck that
it's thick,
any mother would be proud of.
Ooh, that guy sure knows how to neck.
Now,
that's why they have those shirts. He's like, I will not wear one that's tight around my neck, and that's what they came back with.
Yeah,
that's the. You know how much dirty shit I already get for this thing?
Yeah, when we heard Ben Brown had a bad left neck last year, we made fun of him. If that dude had a bad left neck, we'd be like, holy shit, I can't believe he's
You'd see
alive.
it.
Well, let me tell you, when Lip Pike is when he's leading the league in home runs, that doesn't mean what you think it is. Like, for example, in
4.
Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, he led with 4 in 1877 with Cincinnati. So Lip Pike did play.
Oh, was
for
I right
Cincinnati.
with 4?
Yeah, it was correct.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he had 4 home runs, 23 ribbies, worth 1.4 WAR somehow.
20.
None of those guys had blown the infield.
I love that there was how many WAR? Fucking
1.4.
1.4 WAR.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Lipman Pike.
Michael, the stat heads were annoying even then.
I know. God damn.
Also, 100 years ago this week, Ulysses S. Grant threw a little fucking party, and I only know this because he was my favorite president because he drank the Old Crow like I do, and that's what I'm drinking right now. But they were celebrating the 100-year anniversary of America this week.
Yep.
Do you know where Ulysses S. Grant was born?
In your mom's vagina.
Yeah, it's well, the Grant.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You tried so hard.
I know.
and you failed
I'm 3
big.
drinks in and I haven't eaten dinner yet. Or fuck, I got
Man, you
nobody wants to be on
crushed that.
stage right now.
Dude, that was Ian Happ swinging against Ashcraft. Like that's how
Oh
bad
my
that was.
God.
Really, tell your mom I said I'm sorry.
Fine. You
Terrible.
lost
I'll-
it.
I'll
Fucking
come up with a
Mother's
better
Day
joke
week,
next
by
time,
the
huh?
way.
She's a
Asshole.
very nice lady.
She is such a sweet woman.
Ulysses S. Grant was born in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, I've been to isn't the Grant house there?
Yeah, the Grant house. Well, he's born in New Richmond, which is like a little outside of Cincinnati, but like we'll call it that. He's
Yeah,
like,
you're like the Chicagoans. He's from fucking
He's
Palatine.
from Naperville. He's from
yeah. But right down the street from me is William Howard Taft's house, and where he was.
That fat fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
baddest
right.
president we've ever had till Trump.
Yeah.
That fat fuck.
Yeah, well, and then there's Miguel Amaya, that fat fuck.
Oh, speaking of that fat fuck, did you see him run all the way home today?
Oh yeah, not bad for a guy of this size.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is what happens when you say to AI, give me Miguel Amaya as a fat fuck.
yeah,
We shouldn't be allowed to have that.
yeah. But for this team, well, I didn't even bring up the fact that the Cubs now employ a new pitcher who I think they just sent to AAA. We'll see what happens. All those guys end up on the team anyway. By the end of the weekend, he'll probably be here. But there's a guy named Tyler Ferguson coming up to the Cubbies. And he's going to help us out a little bit. And that reminded me of a
My old
guy
roommate.
of the guy that was Lyle's old roommate in college. And that is Jesse Tyler Ferguson. Because we went to school with this kid.
Wait,
And,
the guy from fucking whatever
Modern
that show
Family,
was?
yeah.
Modern Family? You
Wow.
guys went to
Great
school with
guy,
him?
yeah. And now, I believe, who was it that pissed on his bed because they hated him so much?
I don't know.
I forget who was. The
I don't
day we
know.
all left. And who was it?
I don't know.
Who was it that walked on?
I don't know.
walked
Move
in
on.
my-
Moving on. Moving on.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know who it was.
Who
Go.
was it that
Let's go to
walked
the
in
next.
on watching him give a Hummer to my roommate?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Who was that?
I don't know.
Could that be me? Yes.
Listen.
Do you believe me?
He narked on me 3 fucking times in 2 weeks. And that's why I stopped going to school there.
No, it's true. Jesse Tyler Ferguson was totally straight-laced, dude. He did not like our antics at all.
He did not like our parties. And
We
he would
partied-
call Dean. Lyle had people over and they were smoking weed. And I was like, we were also doing acid and doing coke.
Yeah, right. It was the least of our problems, Jesse.
Yeah, you busted me for the least cool one.
I
Yeah.
know. At least let me go down in fucking flames. No.
Yeah. No, I walked into my dorm room and all I saw was like red pubes everywhere, just like I thought I was watching a pornographic production of Annie. It was horrible.
I just stared into the sun.
Yeah, that kid can't be in the sun, that's for sure. But I should talk. Like he's but I didn't think anybody could be whiter than me. And then there's Jesse. So, what can you do? No,
I will. He was excellent in Big River. Did you ever see him when he did that on Broadway?
No, because I gave up on that guy. Like, I didn't know he was going to become famous.
I would have stayed friends with him.
I would have been way nicer.
Yeah.
This shows I should be nicer to people.
So what Billy, you asked, is this kids show? This is kids show. Kids, if you want to become a famous actor, be straight-laced and turn in your friends, be a narc, be a little bitch, and fucking do your school shit. Be right.
Yeah.
You'll become a famous actor.
Work hard, don't drink, don't smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want
Otherwise,
to
you'll get
smoke
kicked
weed,
out.
do acid, do coke, fucking get all crazy so that like 50 years later, we're still bitching about some dude.
Yeah.
You could have a podcast someday.
30. Settle down.
Guess what?
30.
Someone will pay for your StreamYard one of these days. I'm telling you, you'll make it big.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson also, he now has a podcast and he just goes to lunch with people. Like, he barely works. He just sits in at lunch. We got to work. I had to make notes and everything. You think Tyler Ferguson has notes?
He's got people. He's going to
Now
snap
he's pitching
20.
for the Cubs.
I feel like after we get out the guillotines and get rid of most of the 1%, that's happening soon. I feel like we should make a rule where it's just no more famous people can have podcasts. Like,
Or,
Only-
I would have started even before that, because the very way that small actors and artists were able to make money was doing things like voiceovers. And Danny had
they
the
took
fucking
it all.
moneyest gig in the world. And then who the fuck stole your job? Was it fucking George
John
Clooney?
Hamm.
Oh, John Hamm stole your
No,
job.
I thought
And I'm
Ving
like,
Rhames did.
No,
Eventually.
but John Hamm stole his fucking job, and he's like, dude, you have the most famous TV show in the world. You're gonna take my measly little commercial that pays me a lot of money.
That's why I'm sitting here before you.
Dude, and let me tell you, I want to watch a cartoon that Danny is voicing, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is. And so I think
Instead of hearing a voice that you hear all the time, you're like, oh,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Cloris Leachman.
Yeah, I hear
again.
Ving Rhames doing a fucking, a giraffe, and I'm like, that's Ving Rhames.
Yeah, and my
That's
God,
not a
Morgan
giraffe.
Freeman. Like,
Yeah,
did that guy
not
give
that
somebody
long.
else a fucking VO job? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I
just
mean,
quit.
seems like the most likable guy in the world, but fuck you, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
die
every-
already.
Well,
Stealing everybody's fucking work.
You know what? The one that's driving me nuts now, we see it all the time, is what's his fucking the Miller Lite commercial? The guy with who's like what's his name?
Post Malone and the comedian fucking.
No, I'm talking about
Bud Light.
it's Miller Lite. Miller
I
Lite.
know, but the one that Lyle's talking about is Bud Light.
Oh, he's one of those
comedian's
brothers.
name. Why can't I fucking remember his name?
Is that what you're talking about? One of those
Shane Gillis.
actor brothers?
Well, you've got Mick Ultra, where it's like Willem Dafoe and
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. That's what I'm
Oh,
looking for.
yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't
Jesus.
come on me.
Don't worry, little Yumper. I won't tell anybody you said it. I got that.
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing? And I had a Miller Lite. Remember, I was in a Miller Lite commercial 3 years ago or something like that, doing that VO. So now this time, the next big series of commercials, it's the same tagline and everything. It went from me to Christopher Walken. So now Christopher Walken is taking this job from me. They never called me again. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, we give Christopher Walken. Well, fuck that Danny kid.
Yeah,
And
that's
Recording in his
What's
closet.
funny is a lot of these actors are doing it for scale and not big money sometimes, because they're just like, oh, it's easy work. I can go in and make 1,000 here, 1,000 there, 1,000 there. I go into the studio and do 10 quick commercials and make a bunch of money because they get paid the residuals. And they're like, no, this is good stuff. Checks forever.
they don't need to be
Agents
doing
push
that
it.
shit.
The agents push it. They get paid. You know,
Right.
that's who's doing it. They're like, hey, you want to do this? Sure. What are you doing Tuesday? Go in there, record this thing, easy peasy, boom, boom, boom.
Well, small agents are fucking thing of the past too, because there's no work for the small guy.
Right. Oh,
Oh.
man, it got swallowed up by corporations. Who would have thought?
I know.
I know.
Late stage capitalism, baby. Anyway, back to baseball.
Well, let's talk about the Texas Rangers, the worst, least woke franchise in
Oh, God.
baseball.
2 hours and 2 minutes, Michael.
Yeah, we're there.
Oh yeah, shout out Yumper. We're over the 2 hour. Actually, are we?
We're not though.
No,
because
we're at
the show is
154.
Oh,
We
you
got
started late?
a little bit
We
late.
started a
Yeah.
little late, yeah, because I had all of a sudden my power went out and I blew a fuse.
Oh,
But
you
there is
couldn't
not
wait
a
for
single
me, but they
person-
waited for you. I see.
No, I
Yeah,
blew a fuse.
there is not a single person on the planet that doesn't think we're hitting 2 hours. There's no fucking way
I
we're
planned
wrapping
for
this
it.
up in 6 minutes.
It's like back in the day when no, the games are shorter than our show now. Like back in the day, like you would plan to go to the ballpark for a good 4 hours because they were just gonna sit there and scratch their balls for fucking half the game.
But not all 7 of the games. We talked about 7 games, so we're still good.
So now we're going to talk about 3 more, and that is against the Texas Rangers, who have lost 2 of 3 to the Yankees and to the Tigers. They're in 3rd place. They have Andrew McCutchen on their team, which was kind of surprised to see. I didn't know that happened. And they got old pal Jack Peterson, but I think he's been there for a moment. But they're not a good team. I don't know if the AL West is any good at all in general. I believe the A's are on top of it, so if that tells you anything. And then they got the 8th worst OPS, 7th fewest homers. They don't walk. They strike out a lot. They don't steal bases. They have the 3rd fewest runs scored. And then pitching wise, they're actually a little bit better. They have the 7th best team ERA, and they have the best bullpen in baseball ERA wise, 2.76.
If it makes you feel any better, we swept them at Globe Life. So take that with a grain of salt.
But they don't strike you out. They don't give up walks. They don't give up home runs. So it's all just like pitch to contact outs for their bullpen. So it does not seem sustainable. But they have held opponents to a pretty low average of 216. They do have an above average defense. They have 3 fewer errors than league average, which is less than I could say for the Cubs, who actually, have Dansby Swanson blaming a rock for a ball going right next to him. And their catchers, they throw out 23% of runners. So that's meh. It's fine. And then Game 1, first of all, I got to say, I will give a preview of this game in full on Cubs Pod, but I forgot to do Cubs Pod today. So I will do today's game and yesterday's game and a preview of the Rangers Game 1 tomorrow morning. You'll get that in your ears along with this long-ass show. So you got 3 hours of Rocket. And then it's going to be Ben Brown, 5-Finger Brown, up there against Kumar Rocker.
Dude, by the way, 5-Finger Brown comes in on Saturday, 2 innings, fucking holds it down, looking great. Ben Brown is killing it, man.
I called it in the bleachers today. I said they're going to need Ben Brown to step up and go back to the rotation. And everyone was like, whoa, remember what happened last time? And I was like, yeah, but what choice do they have? And they're all like, oh, yeah. Who else are they going to put up there?
Javier Assad. Remember what happened last time?
Yeah,
Javier
exactly.
Assad.
Would you rather see Javier Assad fucking go out there and get fucking blown up second time through the order? Probably not.
Ben Brown and Javier Assad both had success. I would say I think Javier Assad had more success than Ben Brown. Like, it didn't make any sense. The analytics don't say he should be doing this, but Javier Assad wins games.
And then Kumar Rocker was bad against Detroit. He only lasted 2 innings and gave up 5 runs. And then we got Cabrera, who gave up a lot of hits last time he pitched. 9 hits in 6 innings versus the Reds. He's going against Jack Leiter, who was also bad against Detroit last time he pitched. And then there's on Sunday for the day game, it's Tyone v. DeGrom and the battle of old guys who mow the lawn with sandals and Black Sox. And but DeGrom's having a pretty good year. He's got a 3.11 ERA, but he was bad versus the Yankees last time he pitched and gave up 6 runs. And it's also Mother's Day. Reminder to all of you who have mothers.
You don't.
I know my mom's dead, so I don't have to do shit.
Yeah. Well,
have fun, guys. Have fun.
Why
You
you
and your mom.
about my mom that I'm not happy about?
Your sisters have children, Daniel. You should call them.
But they're not my mom.
That's true. You know what? Let's do it right now, though. Shout out to all the moms. But I would have to say, more importantly, shout out to all the wives. Emily is amazing. She is a mother for sure. Not all wives are mothers, but they do have to take care of our dumbasses doing this stupid shit.
We're just not sure if you're the father.
Yeah.
We're
So
sure she's the mom.
yeah. So
Oh God, do we have a Vrabel Rossini situation here?
yeah. But seriously, all the rancher wives, all the ranchers out there, you just need to go and be like, thank you for letting me somehow go sit in front of a fucking TV for 2 hours on a Thursday night. Come on. I wouldn't let you do that in my house. So
happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And
to all you motherfuckers.
And all new motherfuckers who I enjoyed the company of your presence even more. But so there's your matchups. And but I will give you that Cubs pod tomorrow. I did want to also mention that I wanted to say thank you to everybody who came and saw Bleacher Bum Band on Saturday. I had a lot of fun. We broke a bunch of strings because we're punks. And Cube's Fan Cotton was there. Joey had a bunch of people show up and we just had a blast.
It was a ton of fun. I enjoyed the shit out of that.
Yeah, we had a really good time, and the Cubs won, so it was like a good vibe. And also, I want to wish happy birthday to Miguel Esparza today, because my Spanish teacher / the Voz de los Cachorros, I gave him a book today about Iram Bithorn, because he's half Puerto Rican. And the book's in Spanish and English. I was like, hey, you could read it twice. So,
hold on. Speaking of Spanish and English, these are the stupidest fucking jerseys that MLB has ever made. Because
are they going to wear these tomorrow?
I
think they
Friday,
might.
probably.
Friday.
Okay, so let me just start with the colors before we even get to what is fucking written on this. This is the Texas Rangers. You're in Texas. Do you know what Texas hates? The Oklahoma Sooners. They fucking hate them with a passion like we hate the Cardinals. And those colors on this jersey, that is the Oklahoma Sooners colors. That is 100% Sooners colors. They hate it. It's dumb. Now, it says Tejas. Now, we all understand.
Did you say this last week?
He said this earlier.
Oh.
And when right before the season started, when it first came out, but
it drives
really
me fucking insane.
Well, yeah. Isn't there one that says that looked like Tetas, and everybody's making fun of that? Was that what I'm thinking of?
That was last year, and that was their hat.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But just to show you all that I'm not making this shit up, right there.
Yeah, no, I
Tiles,
know because it's
Spanish.
No, it's not even how
you have no idea how many arguments I've had. Oh, it just means Texas. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fucking mean Texas. Words have meanings, and that word does not mean Texas.
Mexico has an X in the middle of it, just like Texas does, and they say Mexico with the X.
Yes, and you say Tejas with the X, but you do not spell it with a fucking J. Tejas, if you're talking about Texas, is spelled Texas. And if you are talking about tiles and you say Tejas, it is spelled Tejas. And you know what you do here? Fucking context clues. I know you're not going to put the entire fucking state of Texas on my house as my roof tile. Okay. I know that. So we're in the we know where we're going. I'm just angry that these fucking stupid asses are putting this dumb shit out there, and even angrier that there's a whole bunch of fucking people that bought this shit and they're walking around like, I'm a fan of the tiles.
I kind of like it more than it says tiles now.
I'd rather it said Tetas.
Oh, I definitely would. I am a fan of those. I'd wear a jersey and support that. So I do want to say that my birthday is on Tuesday. I am turning 52, and me and Lyle are doing this thing where we're like creating a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Like, because it's 52 weeks in a year, we're 52. So what I will be launching is I've decided I want to put my musical up. And so I would like to do it. I've been touring theaters. I think I'd like to do it at the Edge Theater up on Broadway. And it's going to be very expensive to get this, and I have to put a shit ton of people together. So I am going to be starting a fundraising campaign on Tuesday. So if you would like to give to
when do I audition?
Oh, yeah, you don't have to audition. I'll just put you in it. I got parts for you.
I'll move to Chicago for a little while.
Sure. Come on. Well, okay. Now I have to raise $1,000 less dollars.
Fuck! I get fucked every fucking time. That's fine. You don't need. Just feed me and give me a bed, and make sure I eat breakfast. You people don't eat in the morning.
Make sure I eat breakfast.
But that being said, like, I got to pay out a lot of people to get this thing done. So I'm not going to take a dime. I just want this thing to be done. I wrote it. I've been working on it for 5 years. If I don't do it now, I feel like it's never going to get done. So I'm just going to put all my efforts towards
it's called the Kentucky Fried Musical. No, wait.
No, I have that one. I got Kentucky Fried Superstar. That's one of those ones that I wrote that we never did.
I know.
So I got a couple of those, and this one we're doing. And anyway, I'm putting it together, and so I'm going to launch this GoFundMe. If you'd like to give me a birthday present / a way for me to pay all these other artists, because that's where all the money's going to go, except for the 10 grand to rent the theater. I'm just going to give it all to the musicians and the artists and the people that are going to make this happen. And it's just going to go straight from your pocket to their pocket. It's going to go to Trapdoor Theater, who's my fiscal sponsor. So your donation actually will be tax deductible as well, because they are a not-for-profit. So anyway, you give, like I said, you give.
Looks like I won't be paying taxes next year.
Yeah, if you give $1,000, that's one actor I can pay to underpay to be in this show with my stipend. But they'll do it for $1,000. It's amazing. These actors come cheap. They'll do a 6-week run for $1,000. You know, microphones, the band doesn't come cheap. They won't show up for less than like $100 and $200 a show or something like that. So I got to pay them. Which is why they're getting replaced with tracks. Hey, what can I do? It's the economics of small type theater.
You're not talking about heroin, are you?
Yeah, I'll do what I have to get this show up.
Okay.
If I got to do heroin, if I got to sell it, I'll sell it. If I got to go under the bridge and give head, I'll go under the bridge and give head.
Heroin comes after he raises all the money.
That's where all the blues musicians went.
Exactly. You get and they had a great career. So this will go fine, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm going to put all my efforts toward this. Hopefully you guys will support it, and we can all produce this show together. It could be Ranto produced. And of course, you get your name in the program, all that stuff, if you donate to it and stuff. But seriously, like $5, $500, $5,000, we'll take it all, because I need a shit ton.
$50,000. First one gets a blowjob by Danny J. Rocket.
Dude, I would absolutely blow somebody that gave $50,000, because I'm like, I mean,
on camera on the Sun Ranto show.
Yeah, he'd tear his other meniscus.
Yeah, well, Lyle,
I do have another.
Of course he would do it on camera.
Yeah.
Because then he can get residuals on that shit.
Exactly.
Right. You don't want to do it one time.
Are there residuals on Pornhub?
Oh, yeah. There's
yeah. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
you
dude,
don't
how do you think I spend all my time online?
Yeah. Doing my research on the hub from what I have discovered. Residuals. Well, those are on my pants, actually.
That's what I tell people, just to justify my Pornhub.
Oh, there's something about the Rangers that we got to touch on too. I understand you're mad about the jersey, but dude, you should be more mad about the statue. So, there was a statue in center field called the One Riot, One Ranger statue. It used to be at the airport, and then people got mad. And the reason they got mad is it's a depiction of Texas Ranger lawmen who, oh boy, this guy, Jay Banks, a ranger who opposed school integration in the 1950s.
Yep.
So like we should put the statue at the airport so we let people know what's up. And then people are like, we should take him out of the airport. So then let's put him into the ball field, which celebrates integration and diversity. How crazy.
Yeah, what a piece of shit. Texas, and they still don't have a pride night. I think they're the only team that doesn't have a pride night.
Yep.
And yeah, they're just garbage. I hope we keep winning, obviously, for Cub baseball reasons, but I hope we stomp them in their necks because of their team's homophobia.
Yeah, as much as I've always advocated for the St. Louis Cardinals just to lose their team, I would prefer Texas be gone, honestly. And then St. Louis.
Yeah, go be the new Washington Senators. Give them 2 teams.
Go play.
He's gonna have what hat?
Change the name. Change the name and go play in East Sacramento.
Rangers fan this weekend, baby.
Oh no, that's right. You have to root against us. It's the law.
You heard it here first, people. Billy's a racist homophobe.
Right. No you just went through this whole thing, and then you're like,
just literally, you're like,
put the hat on.
No, since they're into that shit, look at me.
So, and you can call him that to his face because we're going to try to get together in Cincinnati on September 19th over at Binsky's Bar with the Ranters and the whole gang. We're going to put together some sort of party over there. And I also want to say 7/18, come hang out for Crawley's birthday, Bleacher Barbecue, South Bend Cubs. I'm singing the anthem on the 27th. And
they keep having you back, huh?
Well, I'm the only one that fucking loves the goddamn country. You know what I mean? This is fucking ridiculous. You see all these people fucking the goddamn country down the toilet. I'm the only one that gives a fucking shit.
Magadan.
So, here's somebody else that loves the country. Oh.
I'm the most famous ranter, and my least favorite virus is Hanta. We just swept the Reds, and Ted Turner is dead, who used to be owner of Atlanta.
The floating beers, the fucking bat to the head. I think he shot his brains out with the bat. Oh, that was haunting. That was the wildest one yet.
Wow. 3 families don't get to have water just so we can have that.
They weren't that thirsty. They weren't that thirsty. They were but yeah, we're
Don't lick the salt rock, Tiny Tim.
So yeah, they got the Braves next, and their Braves are good. So that's a good test. That could be a preview of some NL playoff action next. Was it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I believe, or is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? I forget. Either way, I will say this: I don't know when the hell we're gonna have a show because it's just night game. So we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, the whole Atlanta situation is going to be
We could
tough.
squeeze a day show in. If anyone can figure it out.
We'll squeeze a day show.
Yeah, do a nooner.
We'll do a little nooner.
Do a little nooner.
Afternoon delight.
I can do a little afternoon delight with you bring in Cubstradamus there and his
you motherfucker.
Cubstradamus going, oh.
That's what Danny sounds like when he's eating chicken, if you know what I mean.
Oh, it's so good.
I was about to say after too much, he's got chili gut.
So we got some TFCs. These flexing cubes.
Mine. God damn it! It's my fault this time, everyone. It's my fault.
Well, at least you take responsibility.
Yeah.
I already did Chili Farts TFC. He was already in there. I did enjoy this one though. This one comes from Tyler. He says, watching the Cubs game and just smashed my TV at a graphic titled Ian Happ. Consistency. My wife is now leaving and taking the kids to stay at her parents' place. Thanks so much, Marquis.
Marquis should be known for their home wrecking.
They put my Thai guy's tweet up the other day of the picture of the kid that got the home run ball. I was like, do they know who My Tai Guy is? I'm surprised they gave him little press. And I said today, I was like, hey, did you get that screenshot that I took? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I was surprised they put it up there. He's like, me too. I thought I was banned.
Oh my
They
God.
barely let me in the park.
They wouldn't let him in the park except for he buys like fucking 12,000 Mai Tais, which makes him tons of money.
He's putting Ricketts kids through college. So,
all right. So I was out on the old Reddits and I found this one about Corbin Martin that I enjoyed this whole thread. So we're going to go through it here a little bit. This guy writes, Martin, you don't give struggling or unproven players work when you are winning. You give them work when you are losing. Okay, first off, I have no fucking clue who this dude is or what his like philosophy of baseball is, but don't do that. That's just fucking wrong. But the great part was a couple of people said some shit, and then it's Stick Erocious or whatever the fuck. He's the original guy. He comes back and says, use
that word
what
is
works.
anxious.
Oh, stick ain't just okay.
Stick Erocious.
I don't know. I can't read it.
Stick expialidocious.
Yeah. He says, use what works. Martin is no good. And if anyone hates us, it's not because of managerial decisions. It's from ignorant people. Okay, but here's the problem. Two more comments later. And Stick Anxious says, it's the decision making. Council is an unanimated, lifeless clown. So I love that, like, in the same argument, he's like, it's not the management decisions, but he's also saying it is the decisions. And Council is an unanimated, lifeless clown. I agree. But Environmental Lab pulls it all together and just says, he's a terrorist.
Next time you have one of these, you have to cast it, and we will each play a character on the thread.
Yes.
And we will act it out in Masterpiece Theater style.
Oh, I will do that. Nothing makes me happier than to see like on Reddit where they get into this long thing and the fucking OP is just original posters just all over the fucking place. No clue to begin with, and then just falling all over himself, saying the wrong things. I don't know.
Well, here's my last one, and then we'll do a chance to get the hell out of here. This guy hates me online. I don't know why I haven't blocked him yet, but Flu Gehrig said, I speak on
you keep putting him on the show.
Yeah,
that's why you haven't blocked him.
He says, I speak on behalf of Cubs fans everywhere. He's talking to me. When I declare you traded to the White Sox, you are hereby known as Danny Soxit. I was like, that's pretty fucking good.
That's pretty fucking good.
Danny Soxit. And I was like, sure. You guys need a good podcast. You don't have one.
Danny sucks it.
Yeah, nice. Danny Soxit. Well, it's perfect because I already hate the Sox. I hate the Cubs, and I'm sitting here every night talking about them, so it works out great. Everybody loves this show.
Danny, before we get out of here, you got to give me 30 seconds on the bitch clock for Craig Counsell.
But I'm not going to find that in a
time. You can't do that.
I'll count backwards from 30.
Just hold up your phone.
Okay, well,
you can't let him go without a clock because it's going to be 30 minutes.
No, I'll do it fast. It doesn't take a lot here. Here's the fucking hot take. Craig Counsell, everybody's talking about how he's really fucking good as a manager right now because the Cubs are winning. But guess what? When Craig Counsell started the season, they were a 500 team because he had everybody to use and he was using them all fucking wrong. They were terrible when everybody's there. Now that everybody's hurt, he has no options. He can't make choices. And now they're good? Yeah, because fucking Craig Counsell was terrible when he had everybody. Thank you for all the injuries. He's making the team better because he can't choose.
Just because he's backed into a corner, the team is better.
Yeah,
42. Not bad. Very good. On the dot.
He's gotten to a point where he's like, he doesn't change and he can't, not that he doesn't, he can't really change the lineup every day. He can't pick anybody out of the bullpen. He just got to fucking go with whoever's there. And that shit is working. You know why? Because you took the fucking decision-making out of the hands of the guy that can't make good decisions. He's fucking terrible. And I am really tired of seeing all the fucking Craig Counsell love right now. Winning doesn't fucking cure everything. It doesn't.
It's good enough for me.
Craig Counsell's still terrible.
Well, stacking dubs.
Well, speaking of
Wait, before we go, okay, go ahead.
an error occurred though. Let's see if it works. Okay, we're gonna draw it anyway. If hashtag change in the chat, if you think you're in, try to get in now again, and we'll see if this works. Oh, it looks like it's working. Somebody's gonna win. I wonder who it's gonna be.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Chris. I was like, oh, it's broken.
Bill! That's the first time Bill's won in like 2 years.
I don't even have to send it because he won't know he won because he's already asleep.
He's gonna watch it back. You know, he'll wake up at 5 a.m.
Danny, my TFC was going to be this, and it's Sox related. So Bridget Coles, a Cubs fan, threw out the first pitch at Wrigley Field on Wednesday night, reuniting her with her kidney donor, Thomas Aleso, a diehard White Sox fan. Coles, she's 23 years old, was diagnosed with kidney failure in 2017. 2 years later, she decided to broaden her search for donors, bringing a homemade sign to a Cubs game in May of 2019 that reads, "This little cubby needs a kidney." Her pleas spread across social media and caught the attention of Alessio. The two later learned that they were a match, and surgery was scheduled for March 2020, just before the baseball season. 6 years later, they reunited at Wrigley Field. Very sweet. Let me ask you this. Would you take a kidney from a Sox fan, or would you rather fucking die? That's my question. Like, that feel-good story. I was like, fuck that. I'd rather fucking die.
You have a Yankees fan on the line, and you're like, fuck that, dude.
I think I wouldn't take a Cardinal fan kidney. Just that would feel rotten. I couldn't have that in, but a Sox fan kidney, sure, because they're in the AL. It's fine.
Well,
but a Cardinal kidney, like you think you'd start just rotting from the inside?
Cardinals fans aren't even aware they have kidneys or teeth. They just don't fucking have a clue.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of hope for that kidney.
Do you think your teeth would fall out and you'd join the Klan the next week?
There would definitely be
like
some
Billy
sort of
in his tea hat.
Exactly. But no, it would. I would not give. I don't think I'd give. Not that anybody would want my kidney either at this point. But
right. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know that I would give a kidney to somebody that wasn't like. I
don't know that you give me your kidney. You'd be like, I don't know. It sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, I need these.
I don't know what.
Would you want my kidney?
Yeah.
I would take your kidney,
I'd give you
even
a
if
kidney.
I didn't need it, just to fucking have it.
Well, I was wondering, should I just go to the game with a sign being like, "This guy needs a kidney," and I didn't say that like why I need a kidney.
Right.
Yeah.
Just say
This guy needs a testicle.
Yeah, exactly.
We really want a third one.
I'm gonna donate my testicle. This guy, I think now he can have kids. Like, no,
I'd like to bite it off, though. Could I use my teeth?
Exactly.
I'm just going to use it for the podcast.
I just really love the rule of thirds. That's all.
Right. I want 3 balls. So now
Did you know that when you get a kidney, like if you need a new kidney, they don't take out the other one. They just like divert like the kidney and put the new one, and then you have 3 kidneys.
Billy, we know
now.
It's selfish.
Billy, we know everybody hates Cincinnati, but who does Cincinnati hate?
St. Louis. I mean, that's easy.
Exactly.
We all bond and hate St. Louis. Dude, when I went to Pittsburgh last weekend, they were so nice.
They are nice. It's kind of a pretty, like you think of it as dumpy, the steel mill town. It's kind of beautiful. All the bridges and shit. Every time I go, I'm like, I always wanted to hate this town, and it's just a great fucking town.
Dude, when I was driving over one of the Roberto Clemente bridges, and I was just like, is this just a prettier version of Cincinnati? And I was like, no, get that thought out of your head right now. And then going to PNC Park, I was like, man, this is better than Great American Ball. God damn it, Pittsburgh might be better.
It's a great park.
It's a great park. It's a great town. The fans were so nice. Like, dude, we were getting shellacked on Saturday, like kind of like what happened today. And
they were nice when you guys were getting your ass kicked.
Dude,
I was going to say
when I was there, I had a full beer thrown at my head.
Dude, they're buying Jake beers. They got multiple beers bought for him. I turned around, he had a new drink in his hand. I was like, I thought we were going to go. He's like, he just bought me a beer. I was like, great. Oh, dude, I got to tell this story about, okay, I'm going to try and be as fragile and nice as humanly possible. But we were standing kind of behind home.
Like when somebody says, I'm not racist, but
you see the hat.
I said with all due respect.
Yeah, and then multiple slurs. Dude, so we're standing behind in the concourse, and there's like this guy with a couple special needs people, and one of the special needs guys like looks at me and smiles and then goes into the bathroom. And I was like, okay. And we were chatting for a second. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom too. And I go in.
You creep.
Yeah, dude.
The guy smiled at me. I'm going in after him.
I got to see what's going on because it was worth it. I go in. The guy was leaning against the wall with his shirt all the way up, holding it against the wall above the urinal, and then his pants down around his ankles, pulling a full butter stop. And I was like, you only see this at Steelers games. What is this?
Right.
And then I just went and then walked back, and then the guy, like the handler, was like, hey, anybody seen what's his name for a while? And I was like, I didn't know his name, but then I was like, oh, that's the guy he's talking about. I don't know if I can bring this up. And then this guy comes back, the special needs person comes back, biggest smile on their face, and tries to give me a fist bump. And I was like, oh God.
Like, did you wash your hands?
No, come on. And I'm not saying that because he's special needs. I'm saying that because pants around the ankle, shirt up over, that guy don't wash his hands.
I was taking a Southwest flight from Chicago to Boston, and of course we stopped in Cincinnati on the way. And we picked up a bunch of your fucking rednecks on the way, and we landed in Boston, and this guy who got on the plane who was sitting in front of me gets off, like older gentleman, well-dressed, like, shirt and tie, had a little sweater on, go in, and he goes to the bathroom, and I follow in behind him because he smiled at me. No, because and I walk in, and this motherfucker, pants and underwear around his ankles, a grown-ass man, no special need. I mean, obviously, but no special needs, obviously, but definitely special needs. You do that. And he stood right fucking next to me when he did it. Because somehow I went in after him, but he came in like he was like washing his hands before he touched his prick or whatever. But then he stood next to me, and I looked at him. I was like, "Get the fuck away from me!" I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I don't have a filter sometimes.
And that was the first time
3 times too. And
no, but when we go out, he beats his wife and his like 3 fucking kids, like adult kids, and I'm with friends, and I look at him and I was like, that motherfucker right there, and I point right at him at first family. He's like, dropped his pants and underwear to his goddamn ankles to take a pee next to me. That fucking creep. I was
about that's the story of how you met Bill Sugas right there. Right there.
It's like how I met your mother.
Bill just catches strays. He's listening to this. It's 2.5 hours in. He's like, dude, what the fuck?
And it was before Bill lost all that weight, so he was a whole lot of rosy back then.
So Robert asks, you may have covered this, but Cincy road trip, yep, September 19th.
Yeah,
September 19th.
So
heading back to Cincy. We're going back to Binsky's bar. Gotta stop at the Camp Washington Chili. It's good shit.
Ooh. Well, I need a Camp Washington sign. I don't have one. I found that on the road. I found it in the middle of Walnut Street downtown. It was just, and on the other side, there's tire marks.
I kind of feel like that's the only way you ever would get one of those. You know what I mean? Like, unless you go steal it.
Brother, look up Skyline Chili wall clock. It's like the most sought after item in Cincinnati, and it's like neon blue lights with a full clock, and it spins. It's got yellow and navy checkers that spin on the side of it. They have them at some Skylines, dude. Those things are bolted in. People have tried to just steal those and run out.
So you want me to keep my eye out for one for you? Because that's kind of a specialty of mine, is finding like cool shit that I track down. So,
brother, if you find one of those,
right.
I might have to tear a meniscus for you.
You're gonna tear both of them, Billy.
Yeah, worth it. Well worth it.
That may have been the dirtiest thing that's ever been said on this show.
Look out!
Yeah. In honor of my dad's birthday, I'm gonna go out tonight with playing a video of my dad getting clawed by a cat.
Oh, that's a good video. I love this.
It's very funny. I know Lyle would enjoy it. But
I love this video.
Spagog.
So Spagog.
Go Red Legs.
My name is Sylvester. Hello.
That cat's gonna have you for lunch. You keep throwing it around.
That's my cat. Oh, God, that's the nails in the leg.
Could have got you somewhere worse.
Hey, Jim, did you expect to bleed when you came to Tennessee?
I really did, but it's nice to bleed here.
Well, we're going to start.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
When the wind blows,